Only way, like, if we're going somewhere and you know that this
only
nigga is
there,
if he's there, if you know somebody's there, then we're not going. Yeah, tell me. But once we get there and you see, bruh, tell me.
What if she knew he was there and she ain't tell you? That's what I'm saying. She knew he was there and she ain't tell you.
If she knew he was there, and she ain't tell me, then, and if I don't know, then
what if she ain't know that? What if she knew that he might be there? Like it's his homeboy or somebody party or like.
Then as long as
he might or might not be there.
Bro, I'm telling you, none of that. I can never be in that situation because ain't no way we go into a nigga used to fuck with homeboy's party.
I'm saying like cousin, relative, somebody.
Only way that can happen is if we go into like a club. You feel me? Or event, like somebody's artist is showing up. You know, okay, yeah, niggas might be there. I think I can't control that.
No, of course not. But even then, I would still feel like before, if he come like, of course not in that situation, but if he gonna come up to you and say something.
First of all, I press every shorty I ever fuck with. Who do you know? Why do you know? So all that's already going. Like I already know who's gonna be there. Like you feel what I'm saying? So it's like now you don't even got to tell me. Now we walk in the club, we walk in the party. Oh, that's bruh. All right, we staying out his way, or you know what I mean. If he not doing too much, it's good. I'm not tripping off that. But if he do too much, now it's over with. Like we gone. Like we ain't gonna do all that shit. That's just how I am. Like I'm not like if we go somewhere, you tell me. It's like we're not about to be. Oh, we gotta avoid this nigga. Like the fuck. But if it's like some like. I'm never gonna be in no situation where it's like, yeah, this nigga's here and he's mingling with us. Like hell, and I'm never gonna be in no situation like that. Fuck that, never. Cause he gonna get like if I'm the opposite nigga, I'm gonna be like, yeah, look, yeah, I used to fuck on her. He right here next to me, like yeah, she right here next to me. Her new nigga. Fuck that nigga. He lame. I'm gonna still try to shoot my shot, all this shit, and I can see she's still feeling me. It's over with. Niggas do shit like that, and shorties like that, bro. They never gonna not forget that out their head. That's why you gotta avoid all that energy. You feel what I'm saying? If you avoid that energy, it's all good.
Okay, since we're talking about parties.
Is there already cameras already on?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Let me intro before we get to that. Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 68. 68, yeah. I'm Michael Flix.
I'm the Don.
Southeast.
Appreciate y'all joining us, man, for another week of the Ain't Got It Yet podcast. Where we at, Zoe? What we finna get into?
Well, we're talking about, Jay Mitch's crazy ass standards over here. He said if he goes to a function where there's anybody that his girl has ever talked to, that's a no-go. Which is crazy because San Diego's way too small and you run into people all the time. But here's my scenario, okay? You guys go to a function and you happen to see a bunch of people you know and she sees a bunch of people she knows and you guys just separate, right? Like, you're having a good old time and it takes a long time for you guys to come back to each other. By the time you come back and check in, it's like, oh, let me just go ahead and go say bye and then you guys bounce. So you basically had a separate party even though you went somewhere together. Is that a problem? Do you feel like it's okay to have separate parties at the same party? Okay. Does anybody have an opinion?
No, I don't think that's bad.
Why?
Because I feel like especially how you described it, no, I don't think it's bad to have different vibes, the same party.
Yeah, I think it's fine too. I mean, as long as,
Fuck all that. I don't fuck that.
Exactly.
Long as everybody's being respectful and you know what I mean? Like, and not only you're being respectful, like the people, if it's men, the men that you're interacting with, they know that you got a man and he's here. Not even just that he's here, but that you got a man. And even furthermore, that he's here and that they got to show some respect. But yeah, I'm cool with it.
I don't trust niggas, so I can't do it.
So what if she sees a bunch of girls that she knows and she goes over there, you gonna go pull her back?
She's with her girls, that's cool.
If y'all come together, that's different. But
then you prey to predators. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas be on it at all times. So like,
right. So how do you handle that? Are you gonna go over there and be like, come over here?
I feel like once her radar need to go off, it'd be like, you know what? This is niggas is coming. So go back to my nigga for sure.
Turn your mic in like towards your chin.
Oh shit. I'm just put on my shit. But yeah, that's how I feel. Like,
if y'all came separate, then I feel like it makes sense for y'all to be on different vibes.
I agree with that too.
If you're still apart, even if you're still a couple, like that's officially your girlfriend and you guys showed up separately.
That's fine. It just matters I think it matters on how y'all pull up. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like
if I'm already there and I drop low and I told her to pull up, or if she already somewhere and she dropped low and she told me to pull up, if she on a vibe, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna say, and especially if it's like if we both know people at the party, yeah. But if it's like, that's what I'm saying. It all depends on like the vibe. But if y'all come together and who party it is type. Like if y'all come together, then y'all should like low key stay together. But if it's like somebody that y'all both know, then y'all cool to have your own vibe. But if it's somebody that only one of y'all know, then y'all should low-key like stay together type.
No, I agree with that.
But then the opposite is, say for instance, if you a nigga in a party, right, and you see a group of females, you on that, right?
No. With my shorty?
No. You're not. Your shorty's not. You don't have a shorty. You just at a party. You
If you were single and a bunch
and
of
I see a
women
group
walked
of females, I probably won't walk up to them.
But we've already established that he doesn't do that.
okay, if it's the single girl that's the nigga's boyfriend though, and you see her, can us three all agree? We see her. We all agree she's attractive.
If we see like if a girl's like yeah,
and I can see her boyfriend is there.
But
You don't know
you
that.
don't know that, but because they
She just so happen.
Oh, if I don't know, she
He's
got
just basically saying if you a nigga and you see like a girl who look good and you single, you going to say something.
That's what I'm saying. Like that energy is never not gonna leave. So like, why would you want your shorty to float in that energy? You get what I'm saying? Why I don't want her to be on 10 having a like curve a million niggas all night. So it's like, nah, yeah.
The
If
fact
we
that
go
you
to
think that she would be getting hit on all night is so precious.
any shorty I pull up with is getting hit on. Like if a nigga, I promise you, even if it's on some like cool shit, like hey, how you doing? Niggas is gonna do that. That's just niggas is going to do that.
I would say though for
That's a fact.
But if we do understand that happens and it's gonna happen, if you trust your shorty, what's there to get all bent out of shape about?
It ain't even about
that.
trusting her. It's about not trusting these niggas. Niggas is weird. I just think that energy is weird because I'm on that same type of time. If I'm in a party and shorty's coming to me, like it's cool. Like I'm saying, I don't even want that. I want them to already see like, yeah, it's us. Like y'all don't even approach me on it. That's why it's not even no point if you got a girlfriend to be at parties anyway. You know what I'm saying? To be out, unless it's a specific event, birthday party, big time.
shorties be doing that all the time. They be pulling up. Come on, that. I feel like it makes sense for a nigga, but for a shorty like this, that's just like that won't happen.
I disagree with that. I think you still go to a party when you're in a relationship. I mean, no. Oh, I was just speaking directly to what you said. If you got a partner, why there's no point in going to? You shouldn't be at a party. I was speaking to that, but not like I still think it's cool. Like if you there with your girl, it needs to be understood though. Like it ain't like we pull up together. And you see a bunch of people you know, and now you just off, and I'm in the lane by myself. Crazy. That's out. But if it's understood, like before we leave, like all your homies is gonna be there, my girl's gonna be there. I'm gonna kick it with my girl. You kick it with your dude.
I think that's cool, but okay. So if you see it, so say you in a party, we over here, your girl over there, and 7, 8, 9 niggas done tried to go over there, wooty woo, like, but you keep looking like. Man, it's the 8th nigga that done went over there and tried to pop it out my female.
Niggas gonna do that regardless, like you said.
I'm gonna walk over there and check on her, like, are you good? You solid? But that's it. Especially if I could see and she's curving everybody, even if curve ain't the word, and she just like, oh no, thank you, I'm fine. Like if I see she's shooing everybody away, there's nothing to worry about.
I done been in that situation, bro. I hate that shit.
Oh, he's speaking from trauma.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna watch to see what the hell she gonna do.
Call it out,
because
Mike.
like, this the thing though. We got to call out the females too. Like,
yeah, sure.
Feel me? Females be thinking that it's cool to be friendly. Feel what I'm saying? Like, females don't understand how niggas be trying to slither their way into your attentions. Because niggas will come up to you and they'll respect your nigga, but then they still talking to you because they trying to find you know what I'm saying, the easy way in. And females don't understand that shit to say they motherfucking life. That nigga's cool. He just my friend. Da, 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 da. No, and that's the weird shit. That's the shit I don't trust. Like me, I'm a nigga like that too. Like prior to my relationship, I'm going up to females. I know how to slither around. Like, hey, what's happening? Woo. And if she's giving me attention, her nigga over there, yeah, that's my boyfriend. But she's still talking to me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna find my way around this. And as soon as shit hit the fan with you and him, she on me. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I don't trust. And it's about trusting your female and like telling her, you know, how niggas are. But that's the only thing. Like, if your shorty's a friendly type of person, they might not understand that.
But wouldn't that happen no matter whether you're there or not? Like, if your shorty is a friendly one, if you like to date the friendly, cool girl who talks to everyone, then that's going to happen whether you're there or not. So why would you be pissed off about it happening at a party where you are?
No, I'm saying like it's not going to happen with me because we're not going to be separated.
Right, but even if you're not separate, so you're saying she can't go anywhere without you when you're dating someone?
She can, but it's like I'm saying like we not gonna go to a party. You go do your own shit. I'm doing my own shit. That's not.
But what if she goes out without you? Is she not allowed to do that?
No, yeah. Go ahead. I can't do nothing at that point.
Then the same scenario is gonna happen all night without you there.
And that's
gonna
like
be
you said.
dudes
You
trying
got
to
to have
come.
trust. You got to have trust. You got to be able to tell her wooty woo. You got to be able to trust her and hope that she's on it.
So what's the difference if you are there?
It's not. The thing is, when I'm there, it's like like, let's keep the energy in between us pure. Like, let's not have no weird
Just
shit.
because it's annoying for you.
It's annoying to see niggas be on that, because niggas be on that. And that's it. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to see niggas hopping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you chilling with your homegirls, you talking, that's cool. But, like, once I see, like, if I see it, like, 2-3 times happen, it's like, all right, come on, bro. Like, I don't want to see another nigga try you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. Because I know how niggas is.
Yeah.
And there be overly thirsty ass niggas. They will try, and they will be friendly. A nigga will go up to your shorty and like just have a pure conversation, and like just try to get somewhere with that, off of just pure conversation.
Ain't having no conversation with no niggas.
That's what I'm saying though. Niggas would try that.
They not gonna talk. They got nothing to talk about.
I mean, because other than that, if you had a party, then it's like, why even? You know what I'm saying? Why even be separated? Because that's what's gonna happen. Niggas is predators.
She gonna keep that shit real short. It's not gonna be a long conversation.
But then she gotta keep doing it, and that's gonna piss her the fuck off. If she gotta be like, yeah, my niggas over here, and I gotta keep curving niggas because they keep coming up to me. If you got a shorty like that, if niggas keep coming up to your shorty.
Niggas gonna do it regardless if you're there or not. They're gonna pull up, like you said. They're gonna pull up.
You also have to, if you're the female in this particular scenario, it's all about energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we always talk about this, like it's all in the vibe that you give and all of that. When you have a partner, you need to have that like non-friendly vibe on. Like you really need to turn that on, because you guys know that you have all been in situations where you walked by a female that you thought was pretty, but her energy was so you did not want to talk to her.
Facts.
Right?
And I love that. I love that if that's my shorty.
And we can turn, most females know how to turn that on when you just don't want to be bothered. So if your shorty is at an event where you are at and she knows that you get annoyed by this happening, then she just needs to turn the bitch on and then just not be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what my
getting hit
shorty
on. Now, I do understand that some men don't respect that at all, or like some men like that. And if they just see a woman having a good time, they just think that that's an invite to come over. Super annoying. But when that happens, and like when I've been in scenarios like that, if I'm tired of being bothered, I'll walk over to my dude and make sure that people around see, like, kiss or hug or rub on the back.
But if you at a party,
something.
why you don't want to turn up with your nigga? Like, if you at a party.
It depends on the scenario. Like, sometimes, yes, you go there and it's you and him. But sometimes, like I said, like okay, for example, me, as a Mexican, it's very common that at every party, the women are on one side and the men are on another. And we just have different parties. And then at some point we interact and then we go back to having different parties. So that is ingrained in me. So sometimes when I go to functions, that's just where I want to go. Like I want to go with my girls, even though I came with my dude. And I'll come and check on him. But if my girls are there, I want to interact with them. I don't want to be all hugged up with him in a corner and all my friends over there, like having a good old time. That is lame to me.
Yeah, I feel like you should never have a chain on your significant other. That's not cool. But like at the same time, I feel like as long as y'all know how y'all is, and y'all respect each other on them boundaries, I think nothing should ever go wrong. Like, if I'm with my shorty and we outside, I feel like we back to back. Like fucking
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yep, oh God, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we back to back like that.
I hear you, and it makes sense. Though, like, you know, turning the B word on, I get that, but that's whack to me. That's whack to me. I think there's a, I'm not saying be friendly, like be friendly when you don't want to be friendly, but I think we've all three of us, we've like approached a girl and she said the right stuff, but the tone and the way she said it in her face, like she was like, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, I'm having a good time. And you could tell by like the energy that she's giving you that she don't want to talk, or she's not interested, or she don't want a nigga popping at her. And I think that's cool. Like you can read that energy right away. She don't have to be like, why are you talking to me? Like, get out my phone. I don't think she gotta like be mean or be rude.
Oh, I didn't say that she had to be mean. It's just,
you said turn the B word on. That's being mean.
no, the energy that doesn't invite you to come over to talk to me. Like,
Okay.
there's an energy that you can, yeah, like not actually be. I would never invite somebody to be rude, because I've told you I don't do that because I'm afraid of how somebody will react, because I've been in those situations before. So I'm not saying that she needs to be rude in words. I'm saying there's an energy that you can give that doesn't invite men to come talk to you. That's what I was saying. Turn that on.
But shit, that's tricky. Like y'all just gotta really know each other, trust each other, whatever. But at the same time, I feel like if you got one of those shorties and they outside,
you definitely should know. If you're dating the friendly, cool girl, you should know
even if
that.
she's not friendly.
It's like
though.
when a guy dates a really hot girl and all of a
Just
sudden
a hot
he's
girl,
mad
yeah.
that she's
Not,
hot.
No. Let's not even talk about friendly. Just a girl that's just a woman that has a vagina. Let's just be serious. If a woman has a vagina, she's outside, niggas is on that. And am I the only one that think that?
No, you're
I
being
think-
extra.
You so you
being
don't
extra.
so you don't think niggas be on females like
On
that?
everything, no. Not everything that moves.
We don't be in the same parties.
Behind closed doors, yeah, not all.
I go to a lot of the,
I see it.
I go to a lot of the same places often, and I see a lot of the same girls always by themselves not getting popped at. It's because they not.
Probably because they always there.
That's crazy. How do you see
Probably the same girls.
I'm telling
some
you.
crazy
So
shit?
like say
To be like acknowledging, well, you damn.
I mean, they're
man,
friendly. They friendly. They make friends
Yeah,
when they in there.
shorty.
They're not just bored
Okay, say-
with their back to the wall all night.
say if we all outside, and we single, but we see the same girls, and then we see one new one. We not gonna pop it. Not one of us not gonna pop it.
If
If
we
she
what?
cute,
Yeah, all right.
But I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not popping it to no female if I'm out. I'm not holding you unless she pop it
You
to
know
me.
what?
If when I'm out, like if
Okay,
I'm
just
out,
in general.
I'm not popping it
Okay,
to
he's
no
not
female.
popping.
Make the scenario so non-fun. You don't talk.
Because I'm not. I like who like me. You gotta come talk to me. You gotta come like let me know like what's the word. Or I'm not gonna like only because of that. Like I know I'm not even gonna play with the whole you got a nigga and all that. I don't play with none of those games.
Exactly. That's a good point.
You gotta
I'll be on that
if
type
you
of
gotta
stuff.
come pop it to me type shit. If you come pop it to me, I mean you can have a nigga still and I'll find out later. But like it's because you came and pop it to me. It's not because like I came and I
That's-
knew you had a nigga and I was like nah. It might. But once I find out you do, it's I'm not playing none of those games.
that's why just striking up a conversation, I feel, is the best way, because you gonna feel her energy, you gonna feel her vibe.
Nah.
And if you like you
I don't like
being funny, being charming a little bit, and she laughing at your jokes, she, you know what I'm saying, she giving you
What if
that
she
energy
just
back.
choosing?
Huh?
What if she just choosing? She got a nigga. She just choosing you tonight. Like,
Then that's her point. That's exactly what. That's
but
I mean my point.
different than like, but I would think from her boyfriend perspective. I mean, niggas is gonna act however they gonna act. But I would think, me personally, from her boyfriend's perspective, right? I would have a problem with you if that was the situation. If you came and popped it to her and she was talking back to you,
But I'm not
and she
popping
told
it.
you she
I'm
had a
just
nigga,
talking.
and she told you she had a man, but she was still like flirting with you, but she was flirting back. I would think that I would have an issue with you type.
You would have an issue with the nigga?
Yes.
You could call it-
I mean, I would still have an issue with her at the end of the day because she did what she did. But I would have an issue with both of them.
Why him?
Because, but listen, the only way I wouldn't have an issue with you if I feel like she popped it to you, she pursued you. Then I would be like, okay, now you want some goofy shit. Like you get what I'm saying? Like,
Time out.
not even saying like I wouldn't, but I'm saying I wouldn't take it, like I wouldn't feel like I gotta like you was disrespecting me type shit. You get what I'm saying?
If
Like,
you and your girl at a function, you go to the bar to grab y'all some drinks real quick, and you turn around while you're at the bar just to check on her, and you see she's talking to somebody,
You not tripping.
you're gonna be mad at the dude for coming up to your girl?
I'm mad at the dude.
wait,
You seen a pretty girl by herself?
She went to somebody else to talk to her?
So my scenario was like, I came up and I struck up a conversation and she's talking back to me. You said you would have a problem with
Oh
the
no,
dude.
no, I would. That's what I'm saying. No, she gonna keep it short. No, she gonna keep it short. I would expect that. I just said no. I would expect that. Not in that situation.
Because like me, like I
I'm in that
said,
situation. Like if I turn around and where I left her, she's somewhere else in the section talking
That's
to another
different.
nigga.
That's different.
Bro, she's staying there. What are you talking? She gonna stay there.
That's different.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what she gonna be at. Like yeah, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. Like yeah, that's what it's gonna. But not if a nigga make his way. I told niggas gonna do that regardless if you pull up with your shorty or not. Like once you turn your back, like you just say, go to the bar, whatever the case, they're gonna find the opportunity and push up on your shorty. Like they gonna do that. Like
Yeah.
regardless if they seen you kiss with. Some niggas just don't give a fuck about none of that. They're gonna be on you because they like what they see, right? In that situation, of course, it's not your shorty's fault. She just being who she is. Like, of course, it's gonna be like, all right, nigga, you begging, like, move around type shit. But nah, nigga, if I turn around and she's somewhere else talking to another, bro, what? She staying there. It's over with.
You know, it might have to deal with too, like age too. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because like the shorty, my shorty, she 25 and shit, right? But like prior to her, right? Like if I'm popping it, I feel like when you in your 20s, you outside, you living it, right? So everybody's on that type of time. I feel like when you get older, you might respect it and be like, yo, it ain't much we be doing if you want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? We not outside every fucking day just getting drunk. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be a difference like that. So we're like, hey, now, you know, when I get in my upper in my 30s, and like, you like, hey, look, she having fun, she cool. I know we going home, we finna, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It could be different like that for sure.
Definitely.
Because like
different.
if you outside every weekend, you know how it is when you're in your 20s, you just running
How old
wild.
are you now?
28.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm winding
I
down
see
from
your
it though,
trauma.
but like that's what I'm saying. I think that's the difference when it comes from that though.
Yes.
Because right now it's like
No, in your
everybody
30s,
is wild.
Now, definitely in my 30s, I go places where I know I'm not going to be around 20-year-olds because I don't want to deal with that.
Exactly.
So yes, there is definitely an age difference. Like
Exactly.
if you go hang out with 30-year-olds, they're not going to be bothering you.
So
like,
yeah, it could be that. That could be a good
Yeah,
strong
I mean-
point of why like you might feel that way and I feel this way.
yeah.
Cause like, yeah, younger people, women and men, they be outside.
Yeah.
And they just, they want to have fun. And so they want to be around the lit energy.
Yeah.
So,
So Deion said he turned around, she's somewhere else, he leaving her there. So that's obviously like, excuse me, obviously that means like I'm not rocking with her, I don't trust her no more. So that's an extreme case. But maybe something that's like not so extreme. What's something that can make you like lose trust in your shorty?
if she argues with you, she argues with you.
Okay.
Like if I press, hey, that's not cool. If she should be like, okay, you right, cool, whatever. When she, what you mean? All that, dead. All that.
Yeah, I would say, well, not necessarily. Just being disrespectful. I mean, you can have an opinion, just like make it an opinion. Don't make it like disrespect.
No, I feel like you should listen. Like you say, Mike. When women are talking, the women are talking. When a nigga is talking, a nigga is talking. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting here telling you this is how men is and this is how niggas are, listen to me. I'm not steering you in no wrong direction. I'm a nigga to the fullest. I know what these niggas is on. I can sense a nigga energy. You know what I'm saying? He might be cool. He might play it this way. Just listen to me. And if she pops it back at me, yeah, that's when it lose me.
About, you mean argumentative like in general or about stuff like that?
About stuff like that. Like if she outside and some niggas, hey bro, that's like you do it like, hey, don't be doing all this and that and that. What you mean? I can do whatever I want. I'm a grown man. That's when it's like, that's what makes me lose trust. Like, okay, yeah.
I don't think that, like, I come from like, I mean, we come from the same shit, but I'm saying I come from like, nigga, nope, like you don't, shit that happen in the crib, you don't bring outside type shit. So like, even if you got an issue with me and we outside, like, it should never look like, nobody should ever be looking at us and, oh, they got a problem.
That's a good one.
Or they arguing over there. Like,
That's
it should never be that. If you got an issue with me, like, we're gonna talk about it like when we get in the car, we're gonna talk about it on the way to the crib, we're gonna talk about it when we get like to ourselves. But like around people, like, and I ain't finna do the same to you, like, when we get it, like when you do some out of pocket shit, I ain't finna be like, yo, what the fuck you did in front of everybody. I'm not. I'm finna hold on to it. And when
you get in the car, if she's popping it back at you while you trying to confront her,
yeah, then that's when it's
like, yeah, that's what's gonna make me lose. That's what's going, to your point, that's gonna make me lose trust if you start popping it back at me.
Well, I don't know. It won't make me necessarily lose trust, but I'm gonna check you though. That's when I'm gonna check you. Like,
and if she's yelling back at you like, nigga, I can do what I want. It wasn't this and that and this.
To me, that's not even like. That's talking back, but that's disrespectful to me. That's like beyond talking back. That's like when you saying shit like that, it's like, are you being disrespectful?
Yeah, because she's not listening to you as a man.
Yeah, but that's why. But some shorties are like still like not. It won't necessarily be the whole like nigga da shit. It'll be like more like they just say some shit back to you on some smart shit. Like, and it's like, all right, when you just trying to be smart, like don't
teach his own.
But that's why he talking about like the you know what I'm saying, the hood bitches that be like, nigga, blah, 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 blah. I'll fuck, that's because that's how they pop it back to you. But nah.
I don't think that either of the three of you are the type that would even get far enough with a shorty if she was the type that's always like talking back. Like you would find that out in the first couple dates and you would just move on. Like none of you are the type that would do that. So
I'm glad
I
you
don't
noticed.
see that that's a scenario that you guys would be.
You're starting to see the real nigga in me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all that matters. Yeah. Because once you start talking back, that's a wrap.
Yeah. And
unless
I don't
unless
think
you got
that
good
it's
pussy.
That's what I'm saying. It really is just being disrespectful. Like, I really ain't tripping off of you. Like,
well, respect is subjective though. So like you gave some examples, but I think the main thing that shows respect for your partner is understanding what they find important, right? Like my dad, I was running a scenario by my dad because I like to do that the same way that we do here. And I was telling him something that happened that had upset somebody that I was dating. And I was like telling him the whole thing and I was like, I think that this was silly and this was silly and this was silly. And then he was like, it doesn't really matter what you think or what he thinks. What matters is whether or not the both of you understand what's important to each other, right? So like, he was like, do you feel like this point that you're trying to make is important enough to fight with him over it? And so that made me think, and I was like, well, not in this particular scenario, right? I'm just being dumb because I want to be right. And then he said, do you want to always be right or do you want to be in a relationship? And I was like, well, I like to be right. And he was like, then you like to be single. There's no way that you can ever be in a successful relationship and not have to compromise and prioritize what they find important.
Right.
So in this particular scenario, it would be that. You know what I mean? Like if you understand who the person you're dating is, which is what I say all the time, like please don't act like you're dating somebody else. Like girls, if you're going to date any of these men on camera, understand what you're getting into and date that person and understand.
Don't throw me out there. I'm not available. Don't.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
You're not available now.
Not available.
Since when?
Don't throw me out there.
Oh.
Y'all know I'm not available.
Slide in his DMs, you'll find out otherwise. But that's the whole point, is if you understand what the other person finds important, then you can avoid a lot of this disrespect that they feel a lot of the times. Now, please explain to me, guys.
I didn't answer it though.
Huh?
I didn't get the answer.
Oh, sorry.
I've been sitting over here trying to like come up with a real answer. So I think trust, like we kind of, in some of the replies we got mixed up in like stuff that we don't like, that'll make you like kind of like turn you off from a shorty. But we got back to stuff that you would trust. So I kind of got lost in that too, is what I'm saying. So what makes me lose trust is me always, if I always have to question or feel like I need to question what's going on with the scenario or a friendship or a circumstance, like if there's like a consistent pattern of things that I keep seeing, I'm like, what was up with that?
What do you mean by like?
What was up with that? And there's like a bunch of those, and it's like.
But then that's when you got to you talk to her about it, right?
Wait, what do you mean by?
That's what I'm saying. I'm always going to talk. And for me, like if I see or if I see, hear or notice something that I don't like I feel a lot of feelings a lot, like more than most men, honestly. I feel a lot of feelings.
I'm with you on that.
And so when I was younger, I would just speak on it. And I learned that like I would have an argument, or like not even like a girl, like someone of the homies, my brothers, anybody. I have like an argument. I had a little bit of a temper when I was younger. I have an argument, go crazy, and I would sleep on it, wake up the next day and really think about the situation. I was like, that's not what was going on. I shouldn't have wilded out like that. So I've learned to, when I feel something, even if like I feel it strong and in that moment I feel like I'm 100% right, I've learned to like, I'm gonna sleep on this. I'm gonna sit on this for about a day and a half, maybe 2 days. And if I'm still feeling like this, and after me thinking about it on my own and talking to myself about it, if it's still there, then it's real to me. And then I'm gonna address it. So for me, when I see one, I'm be like, that was weird. Let me make sure I really feel this way. I do feel this way. I'm gonna address that. Now, if I have to keep doing that, then I'm gonna lose trust, and I gotta go.
Yeah, for sure. If they not changing their ways, for sure. And some people be crazy.
After you like
address them about it.
Cause I mean, especially like.
And it's the same thing. Like they're doing the same thing that you addressed them about, or it's just something else that pops up.
Similar things that make me have that same feeling. Like
but it's not the same thing.
Not the exact same thing. Just things that always make me go, what was going on there?
You don't think that is like kind of like you don't think? Okay, so you don't think like that's possibly like trauma based? You think that's just based off of like what they're doing?
That's somebody
that makes you feel like that.
That's somebody who don't want to be in a relationship if they're not listening.
I'm with you a little bit. It depends on what's going on. Like if what she's doing is like harmless, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I sit on the feeling. And if I'm still feeling it, I'm gonna ask like.
Okay, so say for instance, if your shorty, she got a homie best friend, a dude best friend that she like to smoke with, right? You the first time, he hit her up to smoke at 10
p.m.
Yeah, the first time you like, second time you like, I don't fuck with that. You pressure about it, but she do it again.
No, that's different. That's disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying. It's like when you speak on it, if they do it again, they just don't respect you. That's just bottom line.
True, but I would argue though that.
What if it's a situation?
Hold on, let me speak to that. I would argue though that you should know that she's got this type of relationship with this dude. And like I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because friendships have to change when you get in a relationship.
For sure, yeah.
So I was about to say, like, if that's her ace boom coon. Like, I got a female friend that I'm extremely close with, like very close with. I'm probably gonna see her tomorrow. Shout out Sarah B. And like when she like dating somebody or something's going on, she'll call me like, hey Flix, am I tripping? Like this nigga said this and that, and I feel like I'm being a girl right now. Am I tripping? And we have that type of, she don't smoke, but we go out, we turn up together. You know what I mean? And now again, when I get in a relationship, the phone calls can't be as consistent as they are now. We can't be going out and hanging out as much as we do now. But Well, I'm saying that to say, if she knows my potential girlfriend, if she knows that I have this relationship with Sarah, before I ask her to be my girlfriend, she should be figuring out how she feels about that. And if she don't like it, she'd be like, I like you, but I'm not cool with it. I don't like it. And then that would be on me. We're like, well, this is my friend, and she's not going nowhere. It's my friend. And that would be up to her. You know what I'm saying, to do whatever she needed to do.
So you would choose your friend over the shorty you try to be with?
No, my first thing saying was that the phone calls would have to be less. We can't be going out, hanging out as much.
My friend got to go. I don't got girlfriends. My friend got to go.
Would you stop dating somebody because your friend didn't like him?
Wait, say that one more time?
Would you stop dating like somebody because your friends didn't like him?
Because my friend, like my homies?
Yeah.
Like my niggas?
Didn't like your female. Would
Like
you
my
stop?
niggas?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Would you stop dating her?
Hell no. I'm saying it to his case, like, if I had a homegirl, once I get with her, I don't give a fuck what she talk about. Like, yeah, like, you know, it's respect, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I'm a different nigga to talk to. I don't got homegirls.
So, but with your homegirls is different. Like, your homegirls get cut off when you got a girl.
I don't got homegirls, so.
Okay, what if it's a dude? What
What?
if one of your friends, what you asked, but what if one of your friends is like, yeah, I don't like your girl or whatever?
Kick
Or
rocks,
if your
nigga.
girl says, I don't like that friend of yours, do you stop?
Oh,
dating them?
she tripping. Yeah, you don't tell me who I can't kick it with. That's my boy. But he not finna tell, they both not finna tell me what to do.
Now, what if you don't like one of her homegirls? Can you tell her not to hang out with her?
I would make sure,
Yeah, you would.
I would make sure if she don't like her too. Cause I've had a similar situation that, like, I told my shorty one
You
time,
said I
like,
would make sure that she
don't like her too. Like,
Wait, what if that's her, like...
So you saying you
one
gonna
of her
change her
friends?
opinion of her friend? You gonna try to change her opinion of her friend?
one time, like, this is a real situation I've been in. My shorty, she went through it with her homegirl, and she did some grimy shit. And I'm just like, you know, I point out A, B, and C, this happened. That girl don't fuck with you. Period, right? And she's like, you know what, you're right. Yeah, don't stop fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. I wouldn't tell you, like, if y'all, you know, like you said, Ace Boom Coon, y'all from the bottom, came up together, whatever, cool, I can't change that. But I'm gonna tell you, like, if somebody's treating you X, Y, and Z, that's not your homie. Like, that's
But I'm not talking about that. We're just talking about, like, if you just don't like the personality of the friend, and that's like one of her really good friends.
I don't, yeah. I wouldn't hang out with her and her.
What if they went out together, like, but you know her friend is, like, for the streets?
If that's her friends for the streets, that's tricky. But I would.
You know damn well her friend for the streets.
Her friend for the streets, I'm gonna tell her, like, look, bro, I'm gonna get on my shorty about that. Like, your friend is for the streets, bro.
What if she don't think like her, she just think her friend is like...
Then she's for the streets.
I mean, she's single, so she doing whatever she want to do.
It depends. Like, when you with us, you better chill out. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you, so I get to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is my shorty. Hey, look, when you with us, we not doing all that shit. We not doing all that. You can be cool. Yeah, like, as long as my shorty, like, if me and her is on the same page, I'm already knowing she.
What if she trying to go out with her friend, like her friend invited her out?
Ooh, that's a good one. See,
not you though.
And you know that she's on.
And you know her friend for the streets.
That's a good one.
Because that happened a lot.
Oh, that happens a lot. Oh,
so she outside.
That's out, bro. I can't do it.
And she invite your girl out.
She can't go out with her friend because she's for the streets?
Yes, if my shorty want to go out with her friend, that's for the streets. Kick rocks.
What about for the women? If like you dating a dude, like this is your boyfriend, and you know one of his friends is a straight hoe, he trying to take down everything. You cool with your boyfriend hanging out with him all the time?
Exactly. I think that's common. Yeah, I think we
Definitely
good on
not.
that. Okay, as long as everybody good on that, ain't nobody jumping shifts on that. We all good on that.
Because I do believe that you're influenced by the people that you're around. You know what I mean?
Sure,
Like
yeah.
if you are in a relationship and you go out with men who respect relationships and you start acting out of character, they should be telling you like, yo, you got a shorty, like reel it in. You're getting a little drunk or you're being a little sloppy, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you go out with men who don't respect relationships and you are starting to get sloppy, they're going to encourage it and they're going to say that they'll cover for you and whatever.
Facts.
So
Yes.
I think that matters when it comes to like trusting the person away from you, right?
But
Because you know when they're with you, they're with you. But what kind of scenario are you putting yourself in?
I think the
evening?
man or the woman has to be able to understand that themselves. Like I've been in that situation. Where I'm like, when my homies, they for the streets, and I got a shorty, and they calling me, hey, bro, that's good, man. I'm in the crib. Like I'm not going out, y'all. Ain't nothing. You know what I mean? You have to come to that understanding.
Yes.
You got to come to that understanding yourself. Cause my shorty, if she tell me you can't go out, I'm like,
right.
when I
But
was
if it's
younger,
like a birthday or something, and you have to go out with these boys,
then
like,
she's coming.
even if it's a guy's night.
Yes, that's how I am. If my niggas call me, it's us two. That's the thing. Me, it's us versus the world. You call me, it's me and her. So if you call me just for me, see, I remember one time my cousin, he turned 30, right? Like 4 years ago, he turned 30. And he called me, he was like, yo, DC, slit, party bus, bitches, everything. Let's go. You know what I mean? My shorty laying next to me. I'm cool. Hey, we going to DC. He was like, hey, take me on speaker. Yeah, your girlfriend can't come. Huh? I just told her it's good. No girlfriends. Fuck. That caused a whole like argument. That kind of deaded the whole relationship, all this shit, cause like it's trust issues. At first, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go out there. But
So
then
why
it's
don't
my
you just say
cousin's,
I'm not going?
cause it's my cousin's 30th birthday, DC. Like I can't. It's
Exactly.
my and I don't see him, and that's a weird dynamic though. But
Yeah.
at the same time, that's the weird shit that be happening. Like
Yeah.
it'd be like, yeah, bro, you can't really do that shit. But if it was up to me, she would have came for sure.
Yeah.
Come. But sit your ass at the house when we going out to whatever we doing. Like, you should trust me in that situation, but you here. I think it's like, it's levels to it.
Sure.
I would, like, if it was up to me, I would have told her to come. But
Yeah.
I ain't want to change the whole dynamic. She come, and it's only her, because all my other cousins was single and shit.
Yeah.
So it
Okay.
was a tricky situation. But that's how I am. I'm like that. It's me and her against the world, so.
Since we're in this boy-girl conversation, tell me what you guys have turn-ons that are non-sexual. What do you find really attractive in a woman that has nothing to do with sexual?
Like not physical or not sexual?
Not sexual.
It's not sexual.
Not sexual. It could be like her eyes, but don't say her butt. Like just not sexual.
Big smiles and curly hair for me.
Yeah, like teeth.
Big
teeth,
smiles.
skin, smell.
So that's a turn on?
Hell yeah. If a shorty smell good, if her skin is
Yep.
like smooth and soft, hell yeah. Her smile is like she got nice teeth and shit. Nice lips, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that's all sexual, too.
That's non-sex. I mean, like she could just be standing there with all that, and that's like that turns me on.
That's why it's physical or sexual, but I'm cool with it. For me, like I said, big smiles, smelling good, and nice nails. Nice nails. You know what's funny? I don't remember exactly how old I was. I was maybe like 23 or 4. But I remember when I like noticed a woman's nails and appreciated them, was like, oh shit. Cause you be in high school, girls, whatever. Girls get their nails done, you be like, I don't care, she cute, she got a big butt, we rocking. I remember when I got a little older, I remember I was like, I was at the bank actually, and the lady was like handing something to the teller. And I looked, I was like, oh damn. And I was like, now like I see it, like I did this today when I was dropping my son off at school. It was a lady dropping her daughter off. She like grabbed a little slip from that lady at the desk. I was like, oh, I like your nails. She was like, oh, thank you so much. I just went to the car. I appreciate it,
bro. You can't be doing
No, it's not, bro. I said, I like your nails, and I turned around and got in the car. I'm a compliment giver, bro. I know what compliments do.
I am too.
I know what compliments do for people, so I give compliments, bro. That ain't flirting, fam. That ain't flirting.
They're gonna play.
That's exactly how females gonna play that. The right ones is gonna put the right ones gonna press you for that for sure.
The wrong ones is gonna press you for that.
Nah, the wrong. I mean, I'm talking about the right ones that like really fuck with you. They can be like, yeah.
The ones that be extra'd out gonna press you over.
Y'all wouldn't want your girl to give a nigga a compliment?
Fuck no.
Ah, fuck no. What? Hell no.
You know what?
If you compliment and
Because shorties don't even do that to niggas unless they like them. Like, they don't do that.
That's
Shorties
fair.
don't just be like,
That's fair.
shorties really be nice. They just don't understand. That's the thing.
Nah, that's not even. I ain't finna hold.
Bro, women be smart, but they be stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be smart, but they be stupid. Like, they would definitely compliment a nigga and think nothing about it, but you don't know what you just started.
They know what they do. They don't even have to speak. They know what they doing when they talk. They don't even have to talk. So when they talk, they know exactly what the fuck they do.
But if she started something, she has the power to end it. So like, what's the like?
Wait, so you mean tell me she gonna tell a nigga, she gonna give a nigga a compliment knowing she started something and if she's not aware that she just started something? When she knows she ain't even gotta say nothing, but
A
just
compliment
like
is not necessarily starting something, bro. A compliment is just a compliment can
from
be
a
just
guy's
a compliment.
perspective, yes. But a shorty don't even have to say anything.
Yes,
she
bro.
can just come around you and that she knows that I'm gonna start something. Watch.
That's not true, bro.
I think females they know. I think they know, but then they be naive to it.
Yeah. They be acting like
Yeah, they be acting
It's
naive.
a little predatory to think that every woman that gives you a compliment is trying to get at you.
They're not.
No, bro. I tell y'all all the time.
But female compliment me. So like, what's the deal?
They know what they
Yeah, it
doing
make
when
you
they
feel
complimenting you.
exactly what you just did. That's why I give compliments.
So
Because I know how it make people feel. That ain't because I'm trying to get at you.
Okay, it's a difference in it when you give a compliment. Like if a girl comes like, "Hey, I like your shoes. You really fly." Oh, good looking. I'm not about to think she want me, but it's a different. Like she come like, oh, you looking nice tonight, you know, doing all that. Like,
So I'm speaking to what he said. Like I didn't pop it at her. I said, oh, I like your nails, by the way.
okay, so
And I went about my day.
okay. So now next time you pull up and she's like, hey, Mike, there with the finger, like, come on, she knows. She's like, he liked my nails last time. I'm for sure, hey, Mike, she's going to do all that.
But that would be on her, and if I got a shorty, it would be on me.
But I'm saying, you just started that, though. You just started
So you're
that.
just saying you're just not allowed to give compliments to no strangers because they're just gonna think you're hitting on them all the time?
No, like,
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
That's
see,
crazy.
like, the bad part about me is like, look, the bad part about me when I speak is like, my perspective be like, so like, I don't beat around the bushes. My perspective is straightforward.
Yes, we
So
appreciate that
I'm
about
saying
you.
if a short, like,
But you're
so what
being
you
a little
saying?
cynical.
Wait, what was it? What was it? You can't compliment nobody?
Any
No.
compliment is flirting. You just can't compliment a human being.
I think you could compliment him. I think it's the energy behind it.
Okay, so then he can give a compliment without it being a situation.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying if, okay, so
Your
say.
finger is
no,
crazy
no, no.
though. That's just long as hell.
It is. I thought the same thing right there.
Yeah, my people got big fingers. Pause. Hey, you can't say, yeah, okay, never mind. Listen though, if a shorty compliments me,
Yes.
no, if I compliment a shorty and it's just a compliment, right? And now she's turned on by that compliment, like this nigga just paid attention to me. But I thought none of it's just a compliment. And I'm in a relationship. Now she's thinking something. Is that, who's in the wrong?
No, she's not gonna think nothing if you just said it and walked off. It's if you said it, lingered, smiled.
Okay, so
waited
if
for a
I'm walking down-
response.
Compliments to girls and compliments to guys are different.
No, okay, but
Niggas don't.
No one's in the wrong in that scenario.
If I'm walking down the
bro.
street and a shorty compliment me,
The question here, point blank, is: are you allowed to give a compliment without it being anything else?
It
Yes or
Depends
no?
on if you're a girl or it depends if you're a girl or a guy.
you take it.
Depends if you're a girl or.
Somebody might take, bro. I remember my cousin. I'm name dropping. Hassani Jarvis. He used to get lap dances on party buses back in high school, and he used to think every female I gave him a lap dance wanted him, like liked him. Like niggas take shit different. I'm like, bro, she's dancing with everybody. Nah, she want me. She want me. It's different. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm walking down the street and I see a shorty and she compliment me, like. Yeah, I definitely name drop. He could keep that in there because he know what I'm talking about. He cool though, but like, if a girl compliment me, and now say for instance, right, if I press up on her, it depends if she give me that energy back. Because now that's the only thing. I'm gonna press up on her because she gave me the compliment. You get what I'm saying?
The point is that you can give a compliment without it meaning anything.
But I'm saying though, now
Not with me.
if you give
You give me a compliment, I don't think you like me for. I ain't gonna hold you. Don't give me no compliment.
But you're not gonna do nothing about it. You move slow, so by the time you react, I'm out. I just wanted to give you a compliment.
but you wanted him to do.
Zoe come in here with both guns out every week.
Yeah, that
He come out with both guns out every week.
You disagree with me.
I'm saying that's gonna open the door for me.
Thank you.
give me
That's
a
what I'm
compliment,
saying.
That's gonna open the door for me.
And that's,
I
if I want to
give
walk through that door, I'm
compliments.
gonna go knock on that motherfucker.
I give compliments all the time, and that is not to invite anybody to do anything.
But that does invite him. You might curve him. You might could slam the door, but that does invite him. That does invite him. She complimented me. Now I'm like, what's up?
So if you trust your shorty to slam the door, what's the issue?
I'm saying, why have the nigga even come to your door? That's my thing. I like to stay on that side.
I like putting out good
I'm
energy, bro.
back on this. The whole point was to give me your non-sexual turn-ons. You guys love coming back to the same thing.
No, but that was it. That's
You
we
didn't tell
learned
me
to.
what the non-sexual turn-ons were.
Oh, like when you just getting money, you happy. That's my non-sexual turn. I see you happy. Shit, I'm happy. I'm turned on.
You like happy people?
I like my woman happy. She happy.
That's a big reason why I said I'm a sucker for a big, pretty smile. Because if you smiling like a big smile, that means like you're happy, you're enjoying your time, you're living life, you're having fun, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's big for me. That's big for me.
Intelligence for sure. You gotta be
Yes.
smart.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Can't be dumb.
intelligent. That's a turn on. Yep, that's another one. Intelligence.
See, I said that you was like, what, you gonna give her a quiz? You gonna give her a test? I said that you was on me.
I mean, just conversation. Just like if I could talk to you about anything.
I feel like me and you could bump heads all day going on that type of time. Me and you could bump heads all day going on that type of time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like the energy you let in is the energy that's going to be there.
You know what?
But I don't want to dodge
We
it.
need to go outside together as a group so that we can really put all these situations you guys talk about to test.
I agree. Bring Miss J
I
Mitch
need
out.
to see you guys in real life scenarios.
But like, what you want to see me do? Because I'm on tick about mine.
Everything you say you gonna do, I want to see it. I want to see him move in slow motion, supposedly.
No, that's a fact. He's slow-mo with it.
Yeah, I want to see
Please
it.
don't know for sure.
I want to see it.
You ain't been out with Deion yet?
No.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't go outside, and when I do go outside, I go home at 10. I already told you guys that. God said I can't be out past 10.
Deion's the coolest nigga everywhere he
I'm
go.
gonna say some wild shit. Oh. I thought you was gonna say some wild
Damn, you don't
shit.
trust your friends?
Nah, cause he was like, I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, he's gonna say something.
This nigga cool, bruh. Off of that, like even before we started like really kicking it like that, we was really like met on like some hoop stuff. I was like, I like bro. Like bro is cool. His energy always.
Deion always been a mellow nigga. I seen niggas yell at Deion, like wanting to scream and lose their fucking head. And Deion like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
Facts. Bro, I was filming one of his workouts, right? Ooh, I won't say the bro's name. You'll probably remember when I tell the story. But we was at the church. We used to work out at the church over there in El Cajon.
I think it. Okay.
Don't say his name. Don't say his
I know
name.
you're talking about.
Stall him out. But y'all was like going at the workout.
I think I know you.
And like y'all was in the paint. And like he was on you, so you like gave him some body, and I think your elbow or shoulder got into his neck or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, Deion, cool that shit out, bro. And you was like, my nigga, we hooping, man. Like, nigga, play ball, nigga, stop crying. Like, whatever you said. And I kept playing, you did it to him again. He was like, Deion, stop that shit. Nigga, so what gonna happen if I punch you in the mouth right now? He was turned up. Deion was like, nigga, I'm gonna punch your ass back. Like, so calm and so chill. He was like, nigga, I'm gonna punch your ass back. What you saying? And I was like, I like this nigga, I like this nigga, man.
On camera too when we hooped at OB when you was about to get into it with old boy.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, bro. Nigga was like, I'm gonna get the glove. I'm gonna really beat y'all. Deion was like, we know the truth. Like that's just who he is, bro. He be chilling. Like Deion. Really-
This one wasn't even like, you wasn't like turned up and like ready to fight. But like, and this was like, I was like on my last like couple months of hooping. We was at Poway. Like the only time I've ever hooped with you really, because I was, like I said, I was pretty much done playing ball. We ended up on the same team. I think it was me, you, and EA. I don't remember the other two. But I remember I was on the left wing. I swung it to EA at the top, and then he swung it to you on the right wing. And you like backed up and hit this nigga with a crazy combo. And he kind of like, he didn't like stumble, but he kind of like slipped. And before that, you had already hit like the last like 3 or 4 shots in a row. Mm-hmm. And then so that one, I was like, it wasn't even a heat check. Like you was just dogging niggas this game. Hit him with the move, he kind of stumbled and you cashed it. And the whole gym like, ah! Everybody turned up. And I'm thinking this nigga finna go crazy. He's like, niggas got me fucked up, bro. So calm and so chill. I was like, this nigga funny, bro. And like I said, in the next one at the gym, when he was like, man, I'm gonna punch your ass back. What you mean? I was like, I like this nigga, man.
Nah, that's crazy. I think I know who he's talking about too.
Meaner is though, bro. I swear to God, that shit is hilarious.
Cause it's like, bro, if it's gonna go there, it's gonna go there. Ain't no point in.
And that goes to my point about last week. He was like, bro, if we not finna fight to the death, then what's the point?
Yeah. Cause that's where I'm going. It's like I ain't finna like.
Yeah,
and if that's where I'm going, they let you know, like, I hate when a nigga tell you what he finna do. Like, that's the goofiest shit you could do. Like, tell a nigga what
I agree.
do. It's like,
I agree.
You
So
gonna
since we're
find out.
speaking on characters, tell me what is the most contradictory thing about you?
Most contradictory thing about me.
Yes.
I'm not a contradiction.
I am very much. When I
You laughing? I'm serious.
I don't really. I like to believe this about myself, and I think it's true. I believe it's true. I don't really like. Everyone offends people, but I don't like. I'm never like out of pocket or like intentionally trying to offend or like do anything crazy like that. So if I do something that like offends you, I want you to forgive me. But I have a really hard time forgiving people and letting things go. Like I don't want to say, well, yeah, letting things go. Because even if I'm still upset about it. When I see you out, you're never gonna know. I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna play like I never knew you. I never saw you before. But I have a basic. So that's my contradiction. I want to be forgiven when I do wrong, but I have a hard time forgiving people, for sure.
I think I probably struggle with that too. For
Forgiveness.
yeah, my biggest one for sure would be like being punctual. Like I don't like when motherfuckers is late, but I'm barely on time with shit. So it's like,
Okay, yeah. If we talking in that sense, then I be contradicting when I be like, okay, I work hard, but then I don't do as much. I can say I'm contradicting in that. Like I be like, okay, yeah, I'm doing all X, Y, Z, and I'm gonna do it just like this, and I don't do it like that. If we could consider that contradiction.
like you be like,
I'll preach to niggas like, oh, you gotta work hard, you gotta do it, but I ain't doing that same shit. You feel what I'm saying?
You don't practice what you preach.
Practice what I preach in that sense of like working hard, doing all your shit. Cause you know how you fall in little, little modes where you just I don't give a fuck, that type of shit. It's like, yeah, how you preaching this, but you ain't doing this. The homie called me out about that too. So
I think we're all. I think every human being is a contradiction. Everyone is, but some like mine. Like I think the ones that we pointed out are like the glaring contradictions for sure. Like the ones that are like, come on, bro. Like, because I know for me, like there's times when I'm like, okay, like say for instance with the Deion topic. Deion Sanders. Deion, so everything good, bro? It's like 600 comments, niggas coming at you. You solid? Everything good?
hell no. Every day I'm waiting.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was worried about.
Come back for the shit he said today.
I know it's just social media, but I was worried about the bro's mental health. I was like, goodness gracious. Yeah, go ahead. Don't kill me off, fam. Don't kill me off.
Just my only glass for you.
Dang, where was I going with that? What was I saying before that?
The Deion situation.
Yeah, I was saying something before that.
The contradiction.
Yeah, I lost it.
Yeah, nah.
Dang, it was gonna be good too. I was gonna cook.
You said something about Instagram in the comments.
It was before that. Damn, too many tangents. It's the ADHD. It's all good.
This is ADHD.
We could talk about my wife.
Speaking of ADHD, and this is a quick like sidebar. I took Adderall for the first time today because of my ADHD.
For real?
For the first time.
You fuck with it?
Were you prescribed it?
No.
Don't get off that shit, bro. Don't take it.
Nah. I'm gonna be
not
on
lying
it.
to you, bro. Don't do that shit.
Well, you probably don't have ADHD. That's
I have ADHD.
oh.
You took it, but you've been taking this as a kid?
No, I'm not prescribed Adderall. No, I wasn't prescribed Adderall. I mean, I know I could if I go, but nah, that shit.
I took a half. I think it was a 10, and I took a half.
Wow.
What does it do? What does it do to you?
I'm really scatterbrained.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be all over the place.
That's
And bro, so clear, bro. That like today, like I was even talking to my mom about it. I actually cried today, bro. Like had to talk to my mom. I had a good cry today. I'm gonna talk about that a little later. But I just been like scatterbrained, like every other day or every 3 days for the last 2 months. I've been waking up like with so much going on in my head, bro. Like I can't even focus. I wake up and be like, all right, I gotta get my kids ready for school, but it's like, hold on, let me get a minute to get my head right. I've been so scared. I can't really. It's been hard to focus on my editing the podcast and my other projects that I be working on. I've been so scatterbrained, bro. And like I said, I popped it in half and took that, and bro, I was so clear today, bro. Had to call. I called my ex-wife. I'm talk about that today too. I got some shit to talk about today. But
this nigga called everybody.
Yeah, I took it, bro, and I called my ex-wife, and I was like, yo, because I got it from her. She has ADHD. Like, I'm not prescribed, but she has ADHD, and she's prescribed. I was like, yo, I think I need to try that. She said, yeah, come pick some up. Mm-hmm. So when I grabbed it, and, bro, I took it, and I called her and told her, I was like, yo, I feel like this, made me a better parent. She was like, I've been trying to tell you, to try it. Because, usually, bro, it's I can't do a whole bunch of different noises. And, we got kids, it's always noise. Mm-hmm. They talking and making noise. Whatever they watching on the TV is making noise. Whatever I'm trying to focus on is making noise. You know what I mean? There's so much going on in the house. And I'd be like, bro, literally have to go outside and, put my face in my hands and just bro, God, please help me slow all this down. It's been a real struggle. Yeah. I took that today, bro, and I was...
You don't smoke weed?
I do, but I ain't been smoking the right strain, honestly. I ain't been smoking the right strain. But it chills me out and makes me tired and sleepy, but it don't I'll be smoking too much though. If I smoke a little less, it locks me in, but if I smoke too much, I just get sleepy. But yeah, I was normally all of the same noises was going on in the house today, and I was doing dishes and watching the Club 520 podcast. And hella, love that podcast. I was only watching the clips before, and now I watch the whole thing. I love it. But it was just and all that same stuff was going on. My kids, I got an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old, 2 boys, so you know how loud they can be. They watching something on TV, they banging trucks and sirens on the fire trucks and everything, and then I'm doing the dishes, hearing all of that, and the podcast is playing. And normally when all of that, it's a lot for me, but I'm all right, as long as I know the boys are good, as long as I do this, I'm gonna be solid. But they come over and talk, and I'll be literally, bro, and I'll be I'm not, bro, you gotta have more patience with your kids. They'll come over and I'll be what? What's going on? Mm-hmm. I'll be Nick, stop snapping at your kids. Relax. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Today, none of that, bro. Yeah. None of that. I'm doing it, like I said, all of that going on, I'm doing the dishes. My son came over to me, and I didn't even see him coming. They crazy, kids, they just crash into my leg. And I was bro, watch where you going. I was what's up, bro? You good? And I noticed it about myself. I was so calm, so mellow, so chill, and not even just calm. I could focus. I'm doing the dishes, and I wasn't thinking okay, when I do this, I gotta make sure I plug up the cameras and charge those. I gotta do this editing. I was just clear, bro. I was just clear, and I'm bruh.
So you promoting Adderall?
If you got ADHD, yeah.
I got ADHD bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Only
But
like-
you know what's crazy? Like my theory about ADHD is I feel like the new world of social media and our phone and how everything is on our phone. Like people be thinking I be talking shit, but I be like, bro, I feel like because I never had ADHD before, and to me, like you said, scatterbrain, just focusing on a bunch of shit and then not focusing on what you need to focus on. You don't think it's like because of that phone, us paying attention to that phone and just watching so much fucking shit that we don't need to be watching on the Instagram, the YouTube, and the constant scrolling. It's so much data being plugged into our brain just off the phone. That's what I feel like my ADHD comes from. Because then when I put that away, I promise you, when I'm at work, and I know like work can be easy as fuck. I'm like, I got to do X, Y, and Z, and work is done. Then I'm like, fuck, I start getting antsy. I start getting my phone. I'm trying to get on the Instagram. I'm trying to distract myself and focus on every other thing. I'm like, and now I can't even focus on the little simple job that I got to do. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, bro, it's this fucking phone, bro. Like the way it is, bro, this the constant data that's being plugged. I feel like that's what gave me ADHD. I tell my mama that and she be like, boy, shut up. Like, you do not go to ADHD, go pray. I'd be like, all right, I'm not going to talk to you no more. But I feel like I got ADHD because of the social media and shit, bro.
Real quick, let's talk about that. Because you mentioned your mom, she was like, look at everything spiritual. She said, right now, go pray. Sounds like your mom's a religious and spiritual woman.
Yeah.
When he was like, I ain't trying to hear it, I got to, you know what I'm saying? Does that happen often? Because my dad is a pastor. And so obviously my mom is the first lady. And I actually had this conversation with my mom and I felt like it made her feel away. Like I would bring stuff to like my dad, and I get it. Like this is your life. You dedicated your life to this. Like all my dad. I mean, he got a day job, but when he not on his day job and he not like trying to get some rest, he in the Word, he praying, he up at the church. Like my parents were like super Christians, bro. I be telling people that. And so like there be times when I'll bring something to my dad, and I just want like a man's perspective. Like I just want to hear like what a man thinks. And I get it. Like you're a minister, you're a pastor. Like this is your life. And he immediately goes to the scripture, which I appreciate because I do need that. But a lot of the time, I'll be like, I know you're going to give me that because that's who you are. But just tell me how a man feels, bro. Like just not, and I know it sounds crazy for me to say this. I know like all the church people out there, all my church friends, please understand this. I don't want to hear what a man of God says first. I know that sounds crazy. And maybe because I've always gotten that my entire life. So like I bring you something that's like this, what the scripture says. And I know, you've taught me that. I know the word. I pray every day. I read my Bible much more often than I used to. Like I know what the word says, believe me. And even if I don't, I know you're going to give it to me. But just as a man in this situation, whether I'm talking about like dating or like a job interview or a boss that I used to have or anything at all, like somebody pressing me, like not respecting me, tell me like, I'm not telling you like do nothing violent or react like a worldly man would. But just as a man, just give me that first, if you could. And I told my mom was like, no, I get that. I told her, I was like, that's why I called my uncle first. My uncle is very active in his church, but he a reformed Crip from LA, and he like, you know what I mean, he gonna give me, he not finna tell me to do nothing crazy, but he gonna tell me the man perspective. But just like my dad, he gonna give me the word too. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that was a quick little tangent because I keep, you know what I'm saying, the spiritual thing. Do you deal with that at all?
My mom, she think everything revolves around God. Yeah, for sure.
And it does. So we do need.
But sometimes it's real. We go through things that.
I don't know if we caught the beginning of it. We talking about the pop the balloon challenge. Jay Mitch said he got the call to go and his shorty wasn't cool with it. But he's saying if she got the call, he would let her go.
Dude, you wouldn't even let her stay at a party where a dude that she fucked with before
That's
was
real
at,
life.
but you're gonna let her go on the internet?
It's real life internet. It's two different things. Hey, go do your shit, pop it however you want it, make these motherfuckers like you.
That's gonna make her Instagram be constantly getting popped at, which is way more annoying than her curving a bunch of dudes.
Her Instagram already gets popped at. I already get annoyed by that. That's every day. That's never going to. This motherfucker she's not a content creator. She got 17,000 views. A story. Petting a fucking cat.
That's getting popping for the wrong reason.
That's what she goes through. I'm like, give me your fucking phone. There's 1,700 people watching your fucking. Why? It's been hella people done that on I'll throw her phone across the. I don't want to watch this shit no more.
It's been hella people that done that on Love and Hip Hop. They was in a relationship.
Do you respect anybody on Love and? I mean, of course you do, but I'm saying as far.
Cardi B made her entire career off of doing
Love
that.
and Hip Hop. Do you see the bullshit going on with them?
Wait, no. Cardi B make her entire career because she makes good music. She's
on Love and Hip Hop.
I guess she started on Love and Hip Hop, but she's an actual good musician. Like she makes good music.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't just off Lush. It started with Love and Hip Hop. Yes.
It started with her.
A lot of people
Instagram.
should start with Love and Hip Hop, but we don't respect. That's what I'm saying. It don't go nowhere.
From the show. It's the same as the balloon.
And a lot of people.
They gave him attention to the music and then blew him
But
up.
Cardi B,
No, but she wasn't pump faking on Love and Hip Hop. That's what made her.
Cardi B's a weirdo.
But I'm saying on Love and Hip Hop, she wasn't pump faking. It wasn't no like, oh no, she's not really like this. She was exactly how she is right now on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, we're not saying
Most of the motherfuckers don't make it because they be pump faking when they get on TV. When they get behind the camera, they be pump faking.
I was about to ask, why you say she a weirdo?
She fucked another nigga while she was pregnant with Offset's kid.
But that's
I don't think she really did.
Unless I see my
She said it.
I know. I think she did it to make that nigga mad.
Yeah, she for sure be saying. Cause she be giving that. She don't give like she'll say some crazy shit.
It's weird.
Nah, that's
weird.
still weird. Yeah,
But
even if you didn't do it.
She's hurt. She's hurt, and hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, if you
She's
do
like,
that,
I've been putting up with you cheating on me for 10 years, nigga, and now you online popping it about me. So yeah, if that's what you think, yeah, I did that, nigga. Now give me your feelings about it. I think that's what she did.
I think the only reason why she did it was because he thought that she did it.
Yeah.
Like she didn't just
Exactly.
if it was just some shit that she just like said on some like they was in the middle of an argument and she was like, hey nigga, by the way, that's wild. Yeah, that's wild. Even if you didn't do it, that's still like that's wild.
Crazy, bro. Once I seen that, I don't even want to hear nothing.
I see situations like that, bro, and I'm just thankful that I'm the type of guy that I am, and I like the type of women that I like. Because there's some dudes that like they the type of guy they are, but they like that like.
They like that hot toddy shit.
Go. I was about. Let me choose my words here. They like girls that be all like extra. I'm gonna just use that word, extra like that, and I don't. Even if that's how. Even if I could see you in your.
They got the best pussy though. It is what it is. Can I say that?
Yes.
Hell nah, they don't. I don't even think they do for real. I done met shorties that's like feminine, soft as fuck, polite, and they.
You don't think crazy toxic bitches don't got the best pussy?
Nah, I don't think.
You ever had a crazy toxic bitch as calm as you
is?
Yes,
for sure.
And she ain't had the best pussy?
That I've had? No. I wouldn't say that, no. Respectfully. Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I think crazy. I think
it gotta be a shorty that like...
Offset is a part of the Migos. He can have whatever bitch, you know what I'm saying, just access it.
Okay, but you think that Cardi is like how she is on the internet? Like
with him?
Yeah.
When the kids start coming in, probably a little calmer, but like at the same time, I still think she's one of... First of all, look... No, I can't even say that because I can't even say that.
I think that's really who she is. She just turns it up for the camera.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's who she is for sure. Because you see it in her sister. Her sister's the same way.
To a degree, but I'm saying like you said, you think I don't think she like that with him, like how she is in the camera. She not like that with him.
Of course she's not like that.
But that's how we perceive her. You talking about how she is.
I think if she on 10, like I said, I think that's really who she is. If she's on 10 with it on camera, I think she's on that's her vibe. But I think she's like on a 3 or 4 with it in the house.
I honestly think and I know she be like wilding. You feel me? I honestly think that she be like that once he start wilding. I don't think like she. Like once she give me vibes where she be like, once you start disrespecting me, then it's to a point where I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm finna start disrespecting you.
But that's fair.
I don't think it's but like some females just feel like you disrespecting them and like they'll go there with you. You get what I'm saying? With her,
but Offset's been disrespecting.
Of course, what I'm saying, it's been out in the open type shit. Where it's like, okay, well now, nigga, now I'm finna. She give me more like those words. Like I'm finna defend myself. Like once you start hitting me, then I'm finna start swinging back. I ain't just finna swing on you because I think, you know what I mean? Like I ain't finna like sneak you or fire. Yeah. I think I don't think that she like. Yeah, I think she more like on some like trying to, okay, you gonna disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. Not on some like, I don't think she pop it like she just off the dribble like, nah, we in an argument, now she gonna go straight to like I fucked the nigga. Nah, hell.
I don't think so either. Like I said, I think that's really who she is. She just turned like, okay, like for example, like you a chill, calm, funny nigga.
Yeah.
But she's not chill and calm.
I'm speaking to exactly who a person is. Yeah. Deion's a chill, calm, but he's also a funny nigga that got a bunch of jokes and he be popping it, right? Yeah. When he's on the podcast on camera, he turn it up a little bit. He snap a little bit more. He's a little bit funnier. He's a little more like boisterous with it. But that's not. He's still being himself. It's just a little bit more for the camera because we entertaining here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's still that exact same guy. Like when the cameras ain't on, it's just like if it's on 10 on camera, he put it on like a 6 when he's not on camera. So I don't think she faking on camera. I think she just turned it up for the entertainment value.
See, I think that's who she is. She from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
I think she's from the Bronx.
She's from the Bronx. She's from the Bronx, bro. Anybody on that part of America is fucking crazy. New York is its own country, bro. That shit is over impacted.
The Bronx and Florida are like different countries, bro.
Different countries, bro.
I've never been to the Bronx. I've been to Florida though.
I've been to Florida. I never been in New York though.
Bronx. Me neither. I want to go too, especially
Yeah,
like,
I do want to go.
during like Christmas time. I want to
Yeah,
go
I've
during
always
Christmas
been
time.
saying Florida should be like
I do
another
want to go
country.
there, but
Florida
there,
should be its own
bro.
country.
Like just growing up, bro, the energy is like everything is projects. I don't even think they got neighborhoods in New York, like in like Brooklyn, and you know what I'm saying. I don't think they got neighborhoods like houses. I think they're all fucking project buildings, bro. They just be outside, just fucking smoking weed at the age of 12 and shit. Basketball, gangbang, all this shit, bro. Like,
They've gentrified a lot of it. They got some. Nice
they got
neighborhoods.
neighborhoods.
I'm sure they do.
I've never seen no New York content like in a neighborhood. I always seen it like in the Times Square or some projects or some fucking park. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen any New York anything in neighborhoods? I've never seen neighborhoods in New York.
No, I've seen a few, but like it's rare. You don't see like.
I've never seen nobody like in the street where it's houses.
Anybody from that like up in the New York area, whenever they like around some houses, they be in New Jersey.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You're right. I'm sure there's
Bro,
nice
you gotta go
neighborhoods.
there and play niggas 2-on-2 game.
Oh yeah, you been seeing that
That'd be
nigga, bro?
lit,
You see that
nigga,
nigga, bro?
yeah.
I'm sure there's nice
That'd be
neighborhoods.
lit.
I'm sure there's nice neighborhoods out there, bro. Cause like in LA, you be at USC and they be like, oh, this campus is beautiful. I mean, they call USC the University of Spoiled Children. Like the campus is beautiful. You have a lot of money. If you're not on scholarship, you gotta have a lot of money to go there. You've been 2 corners coming out of USC and you are in the hood, bro.
Nigga, I'm from over straight. Nah, but New York don't got neighborhoods though.
I think they do, bro. They got to.
No, they do. They can
never
show.
seen it.
They got streets. Like I know they got. I know
Never seen it. I don't
niggas be
think they
playing
got
the streets like
houses,
a
bro.
motherfucker
Everybody
out there,
live in
bro.
apartments. And,
New York people, holla at us, man.
yeah, y'all got apartments, all apartments in New York.
That
Well,
shit really
it's
is
a
the concrete
city,
jungle.
so I
salute
think
you
it's
niggas.
kind of like assuming that
Y'all live in
it's
the
city
I think
living.
New York is just a big ass downtown.
Yeah,
That's how I
it's
look
a
at it.
city. Like to go,
Well,
you have to go to
it's
the
like the
suburbs to
living
get the
conditions.
houses.
Where?
Like that's kind of the understanding.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking. I'm not talking just.
It went all up in there.
Yeah, that was a fly.
It's gone, but it was in
Okay,
there.
yeah, because I felt that. I was like, what the fuck? No, but when I say New York, I'm talking about the whole New York City. I think the whole New York City, Brooklyn, Bronx, Harlem, Queens, I think those are all like downtowns.
I want to talk about colorism. We have this in the Hispanic community as well, but since we're in America, I want you guys to address it. First of all, tell me what you think colorism is for the non-educated people.
Colorism is. I feel like I want to look it up now, but my definition before I look it up, colorism is like a race of people dividing things based on color and feeling a way about people based on color. Now, if it's just like
Within their own race.
within your own race, yeah. If I didn't make that clear, yes, thank you. Now, like if it's and this is still colorism, but it's like harmless and be like, oh, this nigga light skinned, he be in his feelings, he a pretty boy, da 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 da. That is still colorism, it is. But it's like harmless, you know what I mean? But it's like when you like, man, this nigga dark skinned, he a criminal, like he up to no good, like you know what I'm saying? Like that's like when it's like extreme. But that's what I think colorism is.
What was the question? When do we think it's a problem or something?
No, we're not there yet. I'm just asking, what do you think colorism is?
Oh, I think, yeah, he
the
just nailed it.
definition.
Can you check that? Got the drums are back on?
I did.
It's solid?
It's good.
I think he just nailed it on the head, right? That's what he said, nailed it on the head, yeah.
What about you, Deion? You're quiet. Do you have a...
Colorism?
Yeah.
He explained it, yeah. I think it's like when you create like a biased opinion amongst like your race based upon like the skin tone of.
Have you guys ever have you ever been on one side or the other of a colorism situation?
Nope.
I haven't.
I've been clapped at my entire life for being dark skinned.
Being black.
Elementary, being dark skinned. Like elementary, middle school, high school, clapped
So
at.
black people are making fun of you?
Yes.
Are they dark?
Yes. Yes. I remember one time I was like in second grade and there was another black ass nigga calling me black as fuck. Like he was saying some shit like, he was saying it was hot as fuck. We were at Jackie Robinson YMCA Imperial. And I remember this like it was yesterday. He was like, hey man, we need to go inside before we all look like Jameer. And I was a quiet kid. I'm like, nigga, you're as black as me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, all the Mexican kids and all the light skinned motherfuckers. Oh yeah, we don't want to get black as him. I'm sitting there like, I don't give a fuck. But I'm just like, why is this nigga clapping me? Like, nigga, I can say the same shit about you. Nigga, I'm not as black as you.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, we are the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that shit has existed. I think it like as we got older though, like dark skinned niggas have like we turned the tables though. Like it's different. So like motherfuckers. I don't know if it's just because I'm older. I don't know how the kids is now in middle school about being black, but
Nah, it was definitely like that. I went to Valencia Park in the early 90s, early to midnight. I went K through 5th grade, so I was there for a minute. And pretty much from 1st grade to 5th grade, he wasn't in every class, but we was always hanging out, hooping, playing kickball, whatever. I had a friend named, oh no, actually he was in my class. His name was Chaz. His older brother was in my brother's class, and his name was Marco, and they was both real dark. And everybody called Marco Darko Marco. Everybody called him that, bro.
That should
And
just go together for real.
yeah. And he always took it, and you know what's funny about that? He always took it in stride and never popped back at nobody. And literally, like, from what I remember, the look on his face was always like, man, why niggas always messing with me, man? Like, I don't like this, bro. It looked like he was like, he didn't like it, but he either didn't want to do anything about it or he couldn't do anything about it. And then one day, bro, I think I was in 4th grade, he was in 5th grade. And it wasn't even about nobody calling him Darko Marco or nothing. He's playing basketball. It's funny. He was dark skinned, this light skinned dude with long hair named Marcel fouled him or did something to him, and he beat the brakes off Marcel. Nobody called him Darko Marco after that, bro. Everybody left him alone. It was like, oh, this nigga Marco got hands, we gonna leave him alone. And up until that, I felt like he was older than me, and I felt like I could probably beat this nigga up. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave Marco alone, nigga.
yeah, that's a real thing though, for sure.
You know, in the Hispanic community, it's very common to separate the race by color. And when I was growing up in Mexico, it was very normal for everyone to have a housekeeper, like a nanny, like you have a live-in housekeeper. Even the non-rich people, like, because there are so many people that are so poor in Mexico that they need somewhere to live. So they will come and live with you and clean your house and cook for you and do all this stuff. So like what happened with us is somebody, like a grandma, brought her 15-year-old to my mom and was like, my granddaughter's ready to work, and my mom interviewed her and all this stuff, and they were from Oaxaca, and they were darker, and they were shorter, and they were poor.
They're from where?
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
Yeah.
That's Mexico?
It's in Mexico. It's like close to the peninsula, a little bit down. Like, you know where Cancun is?
No.
Okay. We'll get you a map. Anyways, it's in Mexico, and the people from that region are usually dark skinned.
Like me?
No.
Probably a little bit darker.
Mexicans love doing that. They love doing that. Like
What?
Mexicans be like, Mexicans be like, I got family that's blacker than you. I was like, dude, that's kind of offensive. You don't think that's offensive?
How is it offensive? You just asked me a question.
No, I'm saying I feel like that's offensive to me, not to you.
Why is it offensive? Why?
Cause nigga, we black, we slaves, we was black as fuck in the sun doing all this shit.
We were slaves too. The Spanish came in and conquered us and enslaved the fuck out of us. What are you talking about?
No, not okay. I don't know. I just feel like it's offensive when somebody sit there and try to tell me that they got family darker than me and they not black, and I just be like,
just because you have been labeled the color black doesn't mean that there aren't blacker people out there than you.
you think so?
Yes. Have you traveled Mexico? First of all, you don't even know where Oaxaca is.
We got to see some pictures. Cause I see some dark ass Mexicans. He not darker than me. He dark, yeah.
Is Dominican, is that considered like?
They're not Mexican.
Did we cut your
They're
story
from
off? I didn't mean
the
to cut your story.
Dominican Republic.
There's some Dominicans dark now.
Yes, there's Cubans.
Hell no.
There's Cubans that are darker than
Fuck
you.
no, there's no Mexican. There's nobody out the side that's not black that's blacker than me. I did not survive years of getting clapped at for anybody to tell me they blacker than me. I'm not having that.
First of all, there's Africans.
Yeah, no, there's Africans.
Black that are darker than you.
We're not talking about Africans though. We're talking about.
Okay, but what I'm saying is there
Dude
are
in the
people.
white shirt is Mexican? Yeah, he black. Yeah, he black. No, there's Africans that's black as shit.
Yes, but there's also like you. First of all, you just told me you don't even know where Oaxaca is.
I don't
so
know
you
where
don't
Oaxaca
know the conditions that these people live under.
I know
You don't know
where
what kind of
Guatemala
sun they are in. You don't know what kind of skin they need. God might have gave them the melanin to survive that particular type.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay, so just because they're not black doesn't mean that they don't have dark skin to survive the conditions.
No, I'm
that
not
they're
saying
raised
they
in.
don't. I'm not saying they don't.
Darker than him.
I just don't think I just haven't really seen them like as black as me. Maybe they might be as dark as Deion.
That's what I'm saying, but
Not me. Yeah, not me.
No,
Nah.
Dion's
only
color is
people that's
very
dark
normal
as hell
for Mexicans,
No,
but
yeah.
there are dark ones. There are.
But then
dark
again, it's like
Mexicans.
it's because you Mexican. It's like I don't even look at you as dark.
That's ignorant.
As ignorant.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like if a Mexican
That kind
comes.
of goes with the point that I was making about
No,
colorism.
but
like
when
you're
he
just
says
assuming
dark,
that.
he mean black though.
Yeah.
He don't mean like.
I just feel
dark
like
skin.
if you sit in the house a little bit,
He mean like he don't see you as black. He don't see you as.
No,
like,
I understand that, but not. You don't have to be black to be dark skinned.
No,
like you
that's-
understand
No,
that.
yes.
Well, no, but you're arguing that if that you were offended when somebody said that they were blacker than you.
Yeah,
because
because
black.
I feel like you discrediting my blackness when you tell me that.
Just say dark skin.
It's not like you did
I
anything.
feel that
No.
way.
Okay, is it the wording of it? What if they said darker than you? Is it the fact that they're saying blacker than you?
No, just the fact that they're thinking that somebody that's Mexican, blacker than me, darker than me, whatever.
Wait, dark is not blacker than black.
Darker, black, whatever.
You don't get no blacker than black.
So
dark then is black.
first of all, for a Mexican to even tell me,
This nigga's black.
yes.
Respectfully. But I'm saying
Yeah.
only because like niggas who are dark can't be blacker than you. That's what I'm saying. Right?
No, okay, but I'm just saying
A
darker,
dark-skinned
period.
Mexican ain't
That's
not
what I
black.
was. So it's not. Is it a skin thing or is it a black thing?
No, it's a skin thing.
That's what
like
I'm saying.
skin,
Then
is
Then
clearly
that's
skin.
ignorant.
A dark
Okay,
skin
but that's what I'm saying. Like
is not
when
blacker than him.
I haven't
I
seen one.
understand what you're saying.
Have you seen one?
African might be blacker than him.
No, for sure, Africans is blacker than me.
But not a dark skinned Mexican. That's what I'm
But
saying.
have you seen? So you're telling me I ain't seen too many. You're telling me you seen Mexicans darker than me.
Yes.
No, bro.
I haven't seen it.
That's not. They're not.
Yes.
You
I've
know what?
seen Hispanics. I've seen all kinds of Hispanics from the countries that are
Darker than me.
That are dark, yes, like you
No,
and maybe
me.
darker.
Right.
I saw people in Belize that were darker than you.
Belize,
look
ain't Belize African? Ain't
No,
Belize
they're-
African?
well,
There's
no.
Africans
They're
in
French.
Belize. There's Africans in Cuba. There's Africans in.
What I'm saying
talking
is that
about
you
them.
don't
I'm
have to
talking
be
about-
black to be dark. But if you're arguing that you can't say that somebody
No, you don't have to be
then
black to
yes,
be
because
dark.
black is your own thing.
I'm just saying
You
nobody
gotta be
outside
black to
of
be
black.
dark.
I'm just
What?
saying
You do got to be black to be dark.
no dark. No,
you don't.
Mexicans
You
are
can
dark.
be
There's dark
Mexican,
Mexicans.
a dark
Black-
Dominican,
black-
a dark.
Okay, I think you got to be African. At some point, you got to be African to be dark skinned. At some point, you
We're
can't
all
not have.
Africans. The world started in Africa.
I'm just saying,
That's not
okay, but I'm so okay. So then, in this point, we're talking about a strong portion, I would say, of melanin in you. Once it shows on your skin, that has to like then come from Africa. We're speaking based off people who are natively from
The
Brazil
natives
or
of
like Mexico.
What I'm saying is you guys are being ignorant
They're
right now.
not dark
The
than
natives of Mexico were born in there. The Aztecs, like all of the people who were born in the country of Mexico before the United States came and claimed it America are dark, right? Like the light skinnedness that comes from Hispanics is from Spain. They came over and they conquered us and we all got light skinned. We all got light skin from Spain. The people born in the country of America that are Hispanics are all dark.
Than me.
They were raised in jungles and in like open country.
So they blacker than me.
I don't know. How about we take you down there and start putting arms next to each other?
Okay,
What I'm saying
it's
is
not a
that there are some
competition.
dark ones.
I'm just saying I
Apparently
haven't
it
seen
is.
it. Nah. No, okay, no. The reason is because it's like, bro. Like I said, I'm not trying to make. Like I said, I'm not trying to make a competition, and we're just having a conversation.
You could be the darkest person that we know.
In Mexico, over there, wherever it's at.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're not the darkest
So
person
that's what I'm
in
saying.
the country.
All I'm saying, like, I didn't mean to steer you off your point, but I'm just saying, like, Mexicans have come up to me, bro, I got family darker than you.
I
blacker than
believe
you.
that it's true. I do believe.
I feel like
there
they
are
say that,
Mexicans
like, you
are
feel me? I
really
feel like
dark.
they,
Some type of African in them.
like,
No,
to me,
you
I feel
also
like it's a
have to
joke,
consider-
kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a joke. It's like, nigga, you not black.
I
you're not,
don't think they were
you're
trying
not
to be
black.
funny, but if you're a Mexican that has been farming all day and you spend all your life in the farm picking stuff and you're in the sun, you could be darker than you.
If I'm in the sun, I'm black as shit.
But
Like,
you're
you
not in the sun.
might
I'm
be a
saying your
shadow.
current condition to a Mexican that picks all day could be
Yeah.
darker than you.
Okay, well, when I say so, only reason I say that is because it's like when I hear that, it's like I don't know, like I feel like they trying to discredit my blackness. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe in the condition.
You don't think so?
The condition that they said it, but I don't think so.
Yeah, like bro, like so if a nigga come up,
Before you go, I tend to agree with you. I've seen Mexican people the same color as me and a little bit darker. Honestly, I've never seen a Mexican person as dark as you.
Ever.
But
All of a sudden, you proud.
I've been to Mexico twice. I partied in TJ once, and I filmed a basketball. Like my brother did a basketball training in Chihuahua, Mexico. So I've only been twice. Chihuahua, Mexico. I didn't even know there was something over there, a city called that.
I was there. I've been there.
It was dope though. It was dope. It was dope. The camp was fire. Anyway. But so what I'm saying was, I tend to agree with you. But I ain't never been in Mexico and like lived there and explored there. She has. So until we go and check it out for ourselves, we got.
No, I'm not saying it's cool if you dark. I'm just saying, don't come to me and try to discredit my blackness. Like I'm not black.
I do think that they shouldn't say that if they are not the darker person trying to make that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
oh, well, I'm Mexican and I'm darker than you. Maybe that would count. But saying that they know somebody that's darker, I can see why that would be triggering or whatever to you. But I don't think they were trying
I don't
to
think it's not that serious, but I just be
For
like,
sure.
I just be like, what you mean by that? Like you trying to say like,
To be fair, it's not like you did anything to be this dark. This is
Colorism,
just how
right?
you were created.
Yeah, but colorism, right? When you talk about
Yes.
colorism, Mexicans and blacks. Damn, I just lost my point. Hold on, let me get it back. Mexicans and blacks try to go toe for toe, especially here in Southern California, about who's been under
The most
more oppression.
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
and if everybody know who you are behind the camera, that's the thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, then that's all I don't want to know.
It's definitely a thing, but because I do think
So you're saying your brain goes to that when they tell you that?
Yeah, my brain goes to that because it's like if you sitting there telling me you darker than me, you trying to basically like my brain is thinking like, yeah, you trying to say like
that we've been
your
taught.
blackness is more better than my blackness. You know what I mean? Because being dark was never cool, nigga.
In San Diego.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm with, okay.
I get what you're saying.
Keep going. I'm following you. Keep going. Okay.
They kind of trying to like one up me, but I feel like, but it's not. And I'm telling you, like it's not a big thing. I ain't trying to talk no Mexicans versus blacks or anything like that. But I've heard this conversation on different podcasts and everything, where Mexicans will definitely try to present their oppression as and compare it to blacks' oppression. And it's, bro, you cannot compare blacks' oppression to Mexicans' oppression. Period.
Let me put it like this. You know, like
Facts.
I agree with you, and I'm the Mexican in this conversation. And I think that when Mexicans do that, it's like when people compare having a baby to having a dog.
I was finna go to that next. Thank
Damn,
you
for
so
real?
much. Yes, I was finna go to that next.
I understand what they say.
Let her go. Let her cook.
In the same topic, like, yes, we have experienced oppression. And when you guys don't address it, it bothers us, right? Because when people, like what you just said, that like that it's triggering because it's like, no, my people did go through shit. Like we were, like a lot of the stuff that we are now is because the Spaniards came and they found, first of all, Columbus found a place that was already filled with people and shit. Like, okay.
You didn't discover none. You got lost.
Right. And
Yeah,
then
they got lost.
they conquered it. And then a lot of our language was changed. So like we don't know a lot of our native tongue and everything that they speak over there because the Spaniards came and changed it. Right. They turned everybody into a Catholic. They did all these things and changed everything of the way that we were created to be to adapt to what they were wanting us to do. Right. So a lot of that, when people don't learn our history and then they try to make comments about it, it is a little bit upsetting because it's like, why are you so ignorant? Like you just think that all Mexicans play soccer and drink beer and say ay ay ay. Like no, it's there's you asshole.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It wasn't bad.
Well, he's Mexican. His grandma's Mexican.
I know. It wasn't bad. But I think that's where they're trying to come from, right? Like trying to explain, like, yes, we have experienced oppression, but it's a puppy. It's not a baby.
It's not a baby.
Right? So it's like,
That's the
yes, we
only-
have, but it's not the same.
That's what I'm glad you explained that because that's how I feel when you try to. I got people darker than you. What are you trying to say? That's where my brain goes because it's
Yeah.
like we've literally been the butt of the jokes of being black as hell compared to monkeys.
Yeah.
And all type of shit for the longest of time. Don't sit there and try to hop on us like y'all. You know what I mean? Like y'all trying to be on top of that now. Like y'all trying to be the ones that's getting clapped at for this. It's like y'all want that. That shit was never cool to be clapped at. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying when a Mexican nigga come up to me and say, I got people darker than you. You're not darker than me. That's what I mean.
Like you said, I was about to say the time, not the times have just changed. Cause I remember, like you said, that was all the jokes. That was all the jokes. It was like, you get you a light skin with the hair and da-da-da-da. But shoot, like...
That was a real thing within the black community, too.
Very much so.
Motherfuckers cannot be dark.
And I got caught up into it as a kid, too, especially like elementary and like sixth, maybe seventh grade. Not so much seventh grade, but like sixth grade, you know what I mean? But I remember I just got to the point where I was like, nigga, I've always felt that way, but just like having more like pride in yourself and in your people. Like black skin is beautiful, bro. I can't tell you how many times I've seen like a dark skinned woman be like, bro, she is gorgeous. Look at her skin, like Kelly Rowland. I mean, that's different because she's a celebrity and like she got, you know what I'm saying? But like, even like sometimes I be at Soul Sunday or anywhere in San Diego, or not in San Diego, anywhere. And I see like a dark skin, I was about to say one, but dark skin anybody, but like, yo, this skin is amazing. Like you, like I ain't never seen a blemish on you, never. You know what I mean? I just like, y'all, dark skin is popping, bro.
Yeah. But that used to never be the thing. And like, niggas used to love,
I've never been like
light skins used to be the motherfucking, light skins used to be the
for niggas or
the top of our community. For females.
I think for both, but for my experience, because of my
I've always liked dark skin. I mean, dark skin bitches. That's crazy. You gotta take that out. I've always liked dark skin bitches for sure.
You didn't hear he slipped up. He's like, I always like dark skinned niggas. Oh, wait.
Facts. I've always liked dark skin bitches. I never like. Well, if I had a preference,
You gotta bleep that, bro.
now for real, if I had a preference, I'm choosing light skin bitches for sure. I mean, dark skin bitches. Damn, that's crazy.
What? Start over. He like all.
He said,
Okay.
I got all mixed
Dark
up.
skin hoes, dark skin bitches for sure.
Well, I know
I like dark skin
it was
girls.
when we were younger. Well, I'm gonna say me and Mike were younger because you guys are a different age. But
Just a couple years though.
early 2000s, there was a big separation in the black community between light skins and dark skins, and especially when it came to dating.
Hold on, time out. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
She got. Let me not do that. Go ahead.
Wait, what?
I was about. I was only about to say. He said only not by a couple years. I'm like, bro, I got you by 8 and she got you by 10. We older than y'all, nigga.
You?
Yeah.
If I have,
It's a different generation.
if there's
It's a different generation.
If there's a difference by 4, it's already too big because high school has happened already.
Yeah.
So
I say everything is 10 years. Like if you didn't grow up within them 10 years.
I'm with you on that though because like my little brother is 3 years younger than me and growing up I always like he was my dog but I always felt like he like and even like his little homies I was like all right like I kick it with y'all but like all right but now that we all grown we all just together so yeah I'm with you on that I'm sorry Zoe I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was saying.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You said
Go back to talk about
puppy and baby.
This
You want to go a different topic or what?
nigga talking about.
Yeah, are you guys done with this?
I think though, low key, I do think that in like, especially in like Southern California, like
Southern California is Mexican.
Mexicans are for sure way more oppressed than black people.
Yes, because this is y'all. Do you agree that this is y'all? This is y'all part of town.
They're for sure way more on a day-to-day basis. Now nationwide, of course, niggas against.
When you say more
crazy
oppressed, what do you
shit,
mean?
yes. Like they get like harassed more. They get like
Okay.
discriminated against more. Like they get like
Bro, this Southern California is Mexico, and like it is, bro. We're right. The country is
You
white.
guys see that video of the people that were getting dropped off in Sunset Cliffs?
Yes,
I was
seen
so
that.
excited.
I seen like yes.
Yeah.
I seen that like 5 times.
A bunch
Bro,
of people
I used to
were like,
work.
"Welcome to America."
I used to work in Otay Mesa.
Did you see that?
I used to work in Otay Mesa, and I was a security guard. You know what Otay Mesa is?
Yeah, of course I do.
So I used to be a security guard in the back of that motherfucker, like you know the jail,
Yeah.
Otay,
Yeah.
East Mesa or whatever it is. I used to work over there in like a little trucking company, and I used to like a security guard right in the trucking company. And the mountains is all right there. I used to like almost every other week, Mexicans is running through there. Is that wrong for me to say Mexicans?
Yeah, you're assuming. There could be
No.
anything.
Okay, but what?
what?
There could be anything.
No. They definitely somebody for
what you think it is.
Coming from Mexico,
You
they could be
wrong,
anything?
but nigga, you
Yeah,
think
because Mexico is the entry point.
Okay,
So
I'm
they
not
could
saying-
be coming
I'm not-
from anywhere down south and crossing.
So wait, you just said Mexicans jumped off the jet skis
Okay, but
at Sunset Cliff. You didn't know if there was Mexicans?
I can see they're Mexican to say. All I'm saying is like, how do I say Mexicans? Because I know sometimes like people don't like to be called Mexicans.
No, you say the race. So if
Say
they're
Mexicans?
Mexicans, it's Mexican.
Okay, yeah, I know they're
Can't do that.
Mexicans. I mean,
We
giggity.
got a Mexican right here saying that's offensive. We can't just say
Puerto
yeah,
Rican
just say that.
Mexican, then that's when it's wrong.
No, okay, I'm just saying of the descent. Like, can
Yeah.
I say Mexicans?
Yeah, no, Mexican is Mexican.
Okay, because no, I remember one time this shorty told me, she was like, yeah, don't say Mexicans. She was like, say Latinos and Latinas.
No, that's ignorant.
That's what she said. That's
Yeah,
why I was
she's
like, you know
ignorant.
what? That's why I don't like to say
I
Mexicans.
also don't like it when people try to call Latinx like that. You're taking away from the actual. Like, you're
But
just
to my
trying
point, like I seen at Otay Mesa, I seen Mexicans coming running down the hill, and I'm what the fuck, bro. So one time, I kid you not, this is a true story. I'm gonna share this with this pod. I ain't never shared this publicly ever. One time, I was getting it in because I'm a security guard. Like once the truckers come, they leave. They don't come back till motherfucking like 4 o'clock. So I'm there all day in the hot ass sun by myself. So anyway, I'm getting in the car, right, with a shorty there, right? Okay, to my girlfriend, she watches this, whatever. You know, whatever.
Old news,
sorry,
old news.
yeah, for sure. Anyways, as soon as we finish, right, all you hear is What the fuck? I swear to God, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? So the girl was right there. I'm like, yo, let me get. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? He's like panicking. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? So I quickly put my clothes on and I get out the door and I'm like, yo, come over here. And like I stuck him in the our little booth. And he's, I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. So I knew this one Mexican girl. I'm like, yo, can you talk to this dude? Like, he's some dude that's kind of running. He looks dirty as hell. I don't know what's going on. Like, he's got dirt all over him. Like, he just came from now. Yeah, like, luckily some dude came. My next coworker, he was Mexican. And he was able to talk to him too. And he was like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and drop you off as far as I can in the city. But other than that, you got to bop after that. But yeah, that should be crazy though with them over there on the borders for sure. That was like an every other day thing. I used to see that shit. I used to be seeing them run across the mountain. I'm like, there they go. And they go hop in the trash can. I never said shit. Border Patrol come talk to me. Hey, you see any Mexicans today? Not Mexican. You see any they say jumpers or whatever.
Yeah.
You see any runners today? Nah, I ain't seen none. They over there in the trash can. 8 hours.
Respect.
8 hours, bro.
Shout out to Jay Mitch.
I'm telling you, they open it, they jumping in, bro. This is real life.
No,
they
it
really
is.
doing that.
I had a friend in high school whose uncle didn't have papers and he couldn't get them. So he would get deported all the time and then he would be gone for a few months and then he'd be back. Like he would just come back like it was like he would just keep coming back. All of my high school, he was in and out of the country. It was crazy.
Shit's crazy. That's wild. You might have to bleep that. We could get in trouble for that. Admitting that.
I think I was a junior in high school. I was at the y'all remember Boomers?
Boomers, yeah.
It was Family Fun Center and they turned it into Boomers. Yeah. I was at the Boomers in Vista, like that Vista Oceanside border. And I found a cell phone. Like it was just like laying there. You know, as a kid, like as an adult now you go turn it in or whatever. As a kid, I'm like, man, I got nigga. Finna go make some money off this. Yeah. I put it in my pocket, I take it home. And I already had a phone. Put it in my pocket, take it home. And bro, I wake up the next morning, look at the phone, and it's a girl saying like paragraph after paragraph, like, can you please come? Like, I'm so upset. My dad and my uncle just got deported and they pay all the bills here. We're about to get kicked out. We don't know what we gonna do, da-da-da-da. And I'm reading the message. I'm like, yo, what the? Like, the sheet going up, like message after message. It made me feel bad that I took the phone, bro. I was like, dang, I done cut off somebody's lifeline. Damn. Oh, man.
All that shit up.
Do y'all believe that Southern California is Mexico, though? Like, this is Mexico. I was just in the IE, bro, all throughout the IE. Riverside, Montclair, Claremont, San Bernardino, nothing but Mexicans. And I'm like, bro, and then obviously we know San Diego's Mexicans. Escondido's for sure Mexican. Chula Vista's Mexican. East Lake is Mexican. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, this is all Mexico now. Like, because, I mean, obviously we live right by the country, but yeah, this is all Mexico now. Like,
bro, when I
even LA too.
I came to Escondido for the summer. I came to Escondido. I missed it. What you say?
I didn't say shit.
I bet.
That wasn't meant to be said.
Well, then don't say it. Then you got a microphone on.
This nigga Deion is the
These niggas gotta go.
You really are funny. You really are funny as fuck. He really be saying it.
Bleeping that. You need to go say it again. We bleeping that.
I'm not saying it again.
I heard what you said. Bro, I came to Escondido the summer before 7th grade, bro. And like I had already known because like my dad's church.
What year was this?
This was 2000.
7th grade, 2000?
I moved August 1st from Southeast to Escondido.
Trying to say he's old?
And you know me, like, I mean, and I'm gonna say it just like from my history, but I didn't really like live there and experience much there. Like I was born in East Side Long Beach, and it's like all black people in Long Beach. It's just a lot of Hispanic people there. That's what I'm saying. But
East Side,
very true. My nigga, no. Well, you got people in LA. Yeah. But so I come from, and then again, even if like whatever the culture is in the city, like I'm around my family and my people all the time, so I'm always seeing black people. And I moved to Southeast in '93, and nigga, it's all black people. Like I went to Valencia Park. I went to Valencia Park. I would say 85% of the school was black, maybe more. You know what I'm saying? I went to O'Farrell. There was a lot of Asian people at O'Farrell, but it was mainly black people still. But that was my experience, right, in Southeast. And I moved to Escondido, and so we moved in the summertime. So it's like, you know what I mean? You ain't really finna make no friends because you ain't really got nowhere to go. Like we don't know nobody. We don't know where to go. So it's really just me and my brothers. Like, we playing basketball in our complex. Like, we just kicking it. And of course, we see like, and in the complex we lived in, there was a lot of white people actually. So we lived at like the part of, anyway, there's a lot of white people, Mexicans too, but a lot of white people in our complex. So we go to school, bruh. all Hispanic. All Hispanic. And it was, for real, it was a culture shock for me. Like, you can call the N-word every day, every other day, fighting pretty much every day. It was like, it was something to deal with. It was something to deal with for sure. Random. Top 3 cartoons of all time. Not where of all time. Top 3 cartoons.
Top 3.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
I'm gonna try to pick.
SpongeBob is Nickelodeon, right? Yeah.
And not like not Family Guy and stuff like that, like kid cartoons.
Yeah.
Damn, we can't. Okay.
SpongeBob. I'm a Nickelodeon nigga because you had Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel. Yeah. I was a Nickelodeon kid, so SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents was fire. I'm gonna say.
You think I got mine?
You can go.
I'm gonna go.
But yours is a different generation.
I'm gonna go Recess.
No, Recess is hard though. Recess is hard. Damn, I didn't forgot all about Recess.
Shout out Vince LaSalle and TJ Detweiler. I'm gonna go Recess. X-Men.
What's X-Men?
X-Men, like the movie, like the.
That was a cartoon?
Yeah.
Cartoon.
Recess, X-Men, and I kind of want to say the Batman show, but I was never addicted to that. He's just my favorite superhero. Recess, X-Men, and I think I'm gonna go.
He said those are movies.
I'm gonna go Doug.
Doug was hard. Doug was hard.
Doug was hard.
I thought you see when you said Doug.
No. What was the one? Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold. I'm gonna go Recess. What was the second one I said?
Said X-Men.
X-Men and Hey Arnold. That's my 3.
So X-Men was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon, yeah.
Like the early 90s or something? Late 90s?
Mm-hmm. Early to late 90s, yep. Yep.
I never watched the cartoon.
What about you, Deion?
I'm gonna say
top 3 cartoons.
I think I got like. I'm gonna say 3. I think I got 4, but I know I got 3. My first one, number 1 for sure, is Johnny Bravo. That's one. My second one is Johnny Bravo for sure. That's my favorite cartoon character, like period.
He was outside popping it
Johnny
all
Bravo
day.
For sure is my nigga. Yeah, Johnny Bravo. And then, second one, Pop Girls is crazy. Nah, the second one was the second one is the Codename Kids Next Door. That shit was crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
So you Cartoon Network nigga.
Bro, what? That and Nickelodeon too. I watched Nickelodeon. I would say my third one gotta be motherfucking
Codename Kids Next Door is fucking fire.
Damn, I had one. I said Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo, Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah. Fuck. Rocket Power. I don't know if you remember Rocket Power.
Rocket Power was fire.
Rocket Power was fire as fuck. And then I say my last, and that's 3. I think I had an honorable mention, but like I can't think about it right now.
This last thing we get
my honorable mention. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
Ed and Eddie for sure. Ed and Eddie was for sure honorable mention.
You know what was
That
also
shit was
fire? I
funny
can't put it in my
as
top,
hell,
but I used to watch it a lot. Cat Dog.
Yeah, Cat Dog was popping too. Yeah, Cat Dog.
I couldn't get
Cat Dog was popping.
Cali Dog. I couldn't get all that shit.
Ed and Eddie gave me like vibes of like some like white boy beacher boys, like some white boy tweaker, like on some beach, like. He said smokers.
Real quick,
What'd you say?
Cat Dog.
Yeah, Cat Dog.
Used to give me weird vibes.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. While I'm still thinking in the TV round, we did movies before. Let's go. Let's do a top 5 this time. Sitcoms.
All right, can I go first?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you got your list ready.
My Wife and Kids.
Ooh.
Martin. Saved by the Bell.
You gotta get 5.
Yeah. You got 3, and we need 2 more.
Bernie Mac Show.
You got some good ones. I like it.
Dave Chappelle Show. Simple.
That's a sketch. That's a sketch comedy.
That was literally a TV show.
Yes, it's not a sitcom though.
Oh, okay.
That's a sketch comedy
another
show.
sitcom?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. I already said Saved by the Bell, right? Bro, I used to watch Saved by the Bell every morning. That's my shit.
MTV?
Bro, what? No, it was on True. I think it was True TV.
Nah, MTV.
Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, with the
Nah, that wasn't. It was
the
never.
weird ass white boy with the nose.
It was
Screech.
Screech and
Yeah.
I don't think that was it.
I was talking to somebody the other day about this
I think
show.
it
They
was
said
True
Screech was
TV.
their favorite character. I was like, what? Screech?
Cause it was on channel 33.
Whatever.
Screech was that Screech.
What's
that
your
was my
5th? What's your 5th?
My 5th gotta be 5th sitcom. Damn. There's another one. There's another like.
You got Martin, Fresh Prince.
A new one that just popped off with Mike Epps. It's kind of like My Wife and Kids.
The Upshaws or something like that?
Yeah,
that show is dope, bro. That show is dope.
Shit is funny as
You
hell.
got your 5? I can go next if you don't. I'm gonna go. Fresh Prince is my number 1 for sure. Fresh Prince is my favorite show of all time. After Fresh Prince, I'm gonna go Wayans Brothers.
Wayne's Brothers, of course.
After Wayans Brothers, I'm gonna go
Wayne's Brothers,
The Jamie Foxx Show.
Jamie Foxx is what it's for.
I always thought that shit was like kind of extra corny to me, bro.
That's 3, right? That's 3. Boy Meets World.
I fucked Topanga. Ooh, she was so fire. Oh my god.
Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
Not
First,
Topanga was
so
fire.
fire.
Topanga was
first white girl I ever had a crush
Never had
on.
a crush. Even Steven, that's even no. Was it Even Steven that played in that?
No. That was
Steven
Ben
is his own
Savage.
show.
But they both got the little like curly afro. Yeah.
I was for sure.
He was making out with her in one episode. I'm like, fuck, that nigga made me so mad.
So I said, what did I say? Fresh Prince,
You said Fresh Prince, Wayne's Bros.
Jamie Foxx, Boy Meets
Bro,
World.
what's that show with the
I think my 5th, I'm gonna go.
Sweet Life of Zach and
Holy.
Cody?
Martin's a classic, but I never got into Martin like that.
You never got a Martin?
I always look.
still
I
watch
get
that
that
shit.
reaction every time.
That's
Bro, there's so many episodes of Martin I've never seen. Whenever I pull it up on the stream, I'll be like, let me check. So many episodes I've never seen.
I watch every episode.
What's my 5th?
I know every episode of Martin.
I think I might. I think I'm gonna throw Home Improvement in there.
Home Improvement. I used to watch that shit.
What is that?
With
the white nigga?
Tim Allen.
with the 2 kids.
The nigga that used to never show his like.
His neighbor
Get
never
the
showed his
fuck
face. That
outta
show
here.
was
That
fire.
shit was-
But it was relatable on my.
showed his face?
His
The neighbor next
no,
door.
he always used to just throw his eyes like some perv shit. I used to thought that was weird.
What was his name? I can't think of his name.
Like, this nigga's
because his
perverted.
partner on the show, his name was Al.
I forgot.
He never showed his face, gang.
Watch that shit.
And I remember
would
on
just throw his eyes
the,
over the shit like
the
this.
season finale, all the characters like ran out and introduced themselves to the cast. I remember he
Yeah.
ran out and like tapped his face and was like, "Y'all finally get to see me."
That's crazy.
But also I was gonna say it was really relevant in my house because we was, you know what I'm saying, my mom and dad was there and we had 3 boys and that was the same thing in that show, but they was just white. So you know what I'm saying, we watched it. Oh yeah,
Nah, he was cool. Y'all niggas ain't watch Saved by the Bell?
I did, but
Saved by the
it's
Bell
not in my
was-
top.
Bro, that shit.
It's not in my top.
Pop it. Every morning I'm putting that shit on.
It's the white boy with the dimples. Pause.
TV Today, Mexican dude, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I
What's his
think
name?
he
Joe?
is still on TV today.
Mario
I don't know his last name.
Mario Lopez. Yep.
My top 5: Martin, Wayne's Bros. Bro, I can't even think. It's so many. Remember? I don't want to say what you already said. Remember? In Living Color, right? Living Color, or is it Living Single? Thank you. Yeah, living single with the women. That shit was hard. I used to watch the fuck out that shit. That's So Raven.
Nah, That's So Raven was fire.
I watch That's So Raven all the time, and I'm gonna go some earlier, and instead of the '90s. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody too. I used to watch the fuck out of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Pop, bro. Yeah, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody is easily top 10. He top 5 that, man.
Y'all said some fire ones. I didn't want to say the same shit. Jamie Foxx was hard.
I don't know why I always feel like that show was corny as hell.
Jamie
bro.
Foxx?
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx was funny as
I
fuck.
feel like he was trying. I hate niggas where I feel like they was trying to be funny. Like,
damn, I say that about niggas.
That nigga's Jamie Foxx is naturally funny, but everything that nigga do is funny, bro.
Funny as fuck.
And my opinion, well, not just mine, but a lot of people feel this way. Jamie Foxx is probably the most talented human being on earth.
no, he probably is for sure.
Plays the piano.
Hell
He
yeah.
can sing, he can rap, he can play the piano, he's funny, he could stand up comedy. Like, he has like 5 different talents that if he only had that one talent, he'd be a millionaire.
Yeah, fact.
And he got 5 of them.
Fucking yeah.
And I think after him is probably Chris Brown or Childish Gambino. It's like most talented niggas like
You
walking
think
the
that if
planet.
he played like the piano,
Yeah, Chris Brown is talented as that nigga. He's a graffiti artist. He could dance his ass off. He could sing. He could rap. He plays instruments. Like he's very talented, bro. He's very
I
talented.
like Childish.
I'm a big Chris Brown fan too, by the record.
making
For the
millions
record.
off of instruments, playing instruments.
What do you say?
I don't think. Yeah, them niggas ain't making M's off playing
Do you guys
instruments.
have any hidden talents?
I could cook, but we gonna keep that on the low. I only cook for the ones
You can
that
cook?
So you want to keep it hidden?
keep it hidden.
Like,
Oh, well, you said it on
I'm gonna
camera.
put it out there, but you ain't gonna know
So,
unless you know.
so just because you know I can cook, don't mean I'm
Yeah.
cooking for you.
I know the dictionary from.
But can you cook like I can cook?
That'd be crazy, huh?
Can you cook like I can cook? Or can you
Hell nah. I wouldn't even compete with no chef. For real. Y'all got it. But I'm saying as far as like, I know I'm better than the average for sure. Like I could put together at least like
You could cook.
4 or 5 days worth of meals.
She went to culinary art school.
You know what's crazy?
Before you go, what's your best dish?
My best one, probably,
Like if you was cooking for the fam or cooking for a shorty, what's your best dish?
see that's different. If I'm cooking for the fam, I might do like,
Okay, well,
Not
scratch
your
that
shorty,
then.
yeah,
Scratch that
your
then.
shorty.
What's your best dish?
for my shorty,
dish for your
for my shorty.
No. No
Just in general.
parameters on it. What's your best
My
dish?
best dish, I can make some fire ass like
You said bullshit.
Chinese. No, I'm dead ass. Some fire ass like Chinese salt and pepper wings, like like fire as fuck.
I was about to say bomb
But, like,
Chinese,
some
but I was like, bro, get out of here.
Nah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
but,
I'm
like,
with you. I'm
some
with you. I'm with
rice
you.
And like a side, it could be a vegetable side, it could be like whatever the case is. But bro. I don't have like one dish that I cook like really good, bro. I could put together like 4 or 5 days of like good meals, like 3 meals a day for at least 5 days.
Well, he got the chillness to like cook.
Bro.
I
I got the patience, bro. I know what I'm gonna. It might be a mess, but that shit I'm gonna make a mess.
When I'm
Hey,
hungry,
you
I'm
guys
hungry.
lost the bet, right? You guys were supposed to go to the beach twice a month.
I know.
You guys don't get a meal from me.
You gotta talk
Sorry.
about. I know.
But yeah, I was gonna tell you, is it a stereotype to say like all Mexican women like take care of they men with food and everything?
They all don't.
It's not a stereotype. They tell us to do that.
Huh?
It's not a stereotype. They tell us to do that. They raise us to do that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not a stereotype.
It's not a stereotype. Well, I mean, some of them rebel and then they regret it, but
I think
it's part of the heritage.
Most of them, yeah.
respectfully, I think it could be classified as a stereotype because, well,
You ever mess with it? Well,
Let me put it to you like this.
say whatever you want.
so you ever mess with a Mexican shorties?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah.
I have twice, and they was on that.
But I feel like it's only.
I'm talking about I'm waking up in the morning, she yanking my sheets off of me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey, I'll be back. You going to practice? I'll be back when you got food. I'm coming home. It's phew, food everywhere.
Crazy. What about Asian shorty? What about Asian shorty? Nah, Asian shorties be on that crazy, bro. I think they be on that. I dated a Mexican and an Asian shorty.
I think
Asian shorties be on that OD. Like they take that shit to a whole other level.
Important part of our raising, like it's part of what I don't know what the younger generations have experienced, but up until my point, right, it was very clearly
Yeah,
explained by doing it. Like
Yeah.
they don't tell you that you have. They do tell you when you get older, right? Like
Yeah.
if you don't know how to cook, you're not gonna get a man.
Yeah.
But my aunties, my mom, my grandma, like they all would do that. Like if you go to somebody's house and there is not a million options of food for you to pick from, it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like they feel embarrassed that
Yeah.
they don't have at least 2 or 3 things to offer you in that moment.
Yeah.
So if it's your man, of
Yeah.
course you're gonna be, you know what I mean? And you have to learn it. Like my mom told me, this is so funny. My mom told me the way, like you guys know this, right? Like the way to a man's heart is through their stomach. But my mom specifically told me, she was like, if you watch what he eats and then you have that at the house, he always gonna come home. So that like the first thing that I do when I'm dating someone, the first thing I do when I'm dating someone is watch their eating habits. And then I start buying all the snacks and putting all the things and the whatever you want, it's gonna be in the house because you don't gotta go nowhere.
Both Asian shorties do all, bro. They take that shit to a whole. Well, it's probably just her, bro. They take that shit to another level. Just females in general who are like that.
Yeah, just females in general who are like that. Because my shorty, she like that right now for surely. But probably her, like, all I said, because I, like, 2 Mexican women I have dated was on that. And then they was, this is our culture. This is regular.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one time she came in the crib. She was like, yo, she snatched my sheets off the bed. What you doing? You about to go to practice, right? I'm gonna go wash the sheets, and I'll be back. Like, I'll see you when you get home.
Yeah.
I come back home, like, from practice, and she in the crib cooking steak, all type of shit.
Yeah.
And then, what fucked me up, she made a plate for my roommate, too.
Well, yeah.
And I'm like, so the homie, she knock on his door. She's like, can I get it? She knock on his door. He peek his head up. He's like, oh shit. He was like, bro, I can tell you. I was like, go ahead. I don't know. It's Christmas around this motherfucker. Like,
To that point,
that's just fire.
I had always heard that, and I knew it was true just because you hear it so much, you know what I'm saying, from everybody, but specifically Hispanic men. And also others that date Hispanic women. Other races of men that date Hispanic women. So I knew it was true, but I didn't experience it until I was teaching preschool. And pretty much the majority of the women that, I taught preschool for 5 years, the majority of the women that I worked with, they were all married. And she was like, respect to her, she's checking out the clips from time to time. She's very happily married, I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, with all due respect. But she was like low-key like my work wife. Only like, and she did that. You know? I was married at the time. She did that.
She bring you food and shit?
I didn't call her that, and we didn't call each other that. But just like after like learning that term and hearing more about it, like, she was for sure my work wife. And she was the only Hispanic woman in there. I worked with 2 black women, a few white women, and like an Asian lady. And she was the only Hispanic woman in there. And whenever we like made food, it was like Thanksgiving or Christmas, like for the families or whatever. Not even that. Whenever there was food, and actually our preschool, we like prepared lunch and breakfast for the kids. Yeah. And it was some fire lunch, like all the teachers and stuff would eat. She would always bring me a plate, bro. I'd come back, and I worked at the YMCA. Like I come back from working out, I come back. She's like, "Oh, Mike, I left you a plate right by you." And she was married.
She wanted you, bro.
No, she
wanted you, guys.
No, she didn't. That's just how. No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she
Ain't
didn't.
she Mexican?
We don't just cook for everybody.
She didn't cook.
She left you a plate.
She made a plate.
Man. If you was an ain't shit ass nigga,
They don't just make a plate for anybody.
We worked at.
They don't just make a plate for anybody.
Whenever for Christmas and Thanksgiving, the teachers, we would cook something just because like we trying to like serve the families and stuff.
Yeah.
But we did it like potluck style. So if like any of the families wanted to bring anything in, they would bring in food too.
Yeah.
So we have food from all different kinds of cultures.
Yeah.
Whenever we did that, she would always make my plate, and I would be with my group.
No,
like,
she wanted you.
Nah.
I think
You
so.
could have easily got your own plate. Why is she making you your plate?
Nobody else got a plate but you.
There ain't no other men
I was
workers.
the only man that worked it.
But listen.
She never one
It
time
is-
popped it at me.
No, listen. It's a
'Cause she
manners
wanted-
thing, but it's also very specific to you because you could have easily gotten your own plate, and there were other women there who could have gotten you a plate. So even though she didn't want you, she wanted you.
I disagree.
So, but to my point earlier, motherfuckers do compliments and stuff.
that people like.
No,
Same
only
thing.
because I know Hispanics, and I'm telling you that I'm telling you from a Hispanic person point of view that unless I'm like super comfortable with you or like you're related to me, I'm not making you a plate.
Right.
You can make your own plate.
Facts. And
Yeah.
Hispanics, Hispanics don't do that
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
it is part
If
of
they
our
don't fuck
culture,
with you,
but
they
I'm not
fuck with
doing
you.
that for every man.
Yes.
Like every man has their own person
Yes.
that makes their plate.
Yes.
So if you don't have a person that makes your plate, I have to be really comfortable with you in order for me to want to make you your plate because that sends a signal.
I worked with this lady for.
You ain't never shot your shot?
He was married.
And so was she. She never popped it at me. Never one time flirted with me. Never.
She knew you was
I
married.
was in better shape back then. I was working out. I was working out.
She knew you was married.
She never was like nothing. Like not in the slightest, bro. Never,
She knew you was married.
Never, not one time.
Well, yeah, I mean, she shot her shot though. That's her shooting her shot. He was just you faithful nigga.
You oblivious.
So if she was making you a play now, you would have shot your shot. But she be watching, so I don't know if you could.
Nah.
She's still married.
So she wasn't like that then. She wasn't like that then.
She not married no more.
She wasn't like that then, right?
She ain't
It
married.
wasn't like what?
Attractive.
Shooting at me?
Attractive.
I didn't find her that attractive, but she was cute. She was alright. I didn't. She wasn't somebody like I've seen her.
So
Like,
you wasn't either?
I seen her outside. I wouldn't pop it at her.
You
I'm
wouldn't?
I'm saying from her perspective, like she never popped it at me.
Yeah. No. Her making the plate was popping it at you, for sure.
I
Yes.
think that in her mind she agreed that you were her work husband. Like she definitely had like a weird boundary.
I could for sure could have got it on in room K3 down the hall when nobody's there. Y'all for sure could have got it sneaky.
I don't think that either of you would have done anything about it, but she definitely considered you more than just a friend in her mind.
1000%.
Because we don't just
Sure.
make plates for anybody.
If I'm a kindergarten
Like
teacher,
that's a very
hell yeah.
that's a very thoughtful thing to do.
Hey, the kids
for
are at
a
recess.
Hispanic woman.
You got 15 minutes. What did you want to do? Oh God, that's the type I would have been.
Do you guys want to talk about your sports situation?
Which one?
Cam Newton versus.
Did y'all see it?
I didn't see that. What are you talking about?
So basically, break it down. Cam Newton said something about Shedeur, and then he showed up at the game versus UCF, And Shedeur and Travis both like waved that nigga off, like, bro, we ain't fucking with you, like, fuck out of here.
Like walked over to Travis, like, bro, like
what's up?
Like, what's the
And
issue?
they got the audio on it too, like,
And
he was like, Travis, don't wave me off, don't do that.
Both
Travis
of us like, man, get out of here, bro.
Yeah,
You ain't
Travis
with
like, we
us.
ain't fuck with
You
you,
ain't
man.
with us, man.
Yeah.
So, what's your opinion on that?
I like it.
Why they do? What did he say about him?
He said so on his show, Cam Newton show, he said he basically stated like to everybody that's comparing Shedeur to Cam, and I don't know who everybody is. If somebody, it could be two people in the comments. You know, Cam gonna talk about everything, but Cam, yeah, because Cam, yeah, you know, Cam, he's a real media internet dude. He's looking at the comments. He's like what everybody's saying. He's one of those type of niggas for sure. But anyways, he was still stating facts. He was saying that you cannot compare Shedeur Sanders to Cam Newton as a quarterback because Shedeur Sanders ain't never had a game where he went out and just like dominated as Cam Newton did.
That's what Cam said?
That's what Cam Newton said. Yeah, he's like basically like you cannot. He's like what game?
Because of that?
He was like what game has Shedeur Sanders had where he could hang his hat where like as a sports player where like you know I really did that. Everybody in the world know who I am. Like who has he had one of them games? And
Shedeur Sanders?
he's saying Shedeur has not had one of them games.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with him either for saying some shit like that.
But at the same, I mean, at the same time, it's just everybody's talking, bro. It's the world of the media.
I mean,
Everybody's
it's
talking.
more like what pick a game. What game do you want to pick? The first game he had last year versus TCU.
compared to Cam Newton.
Cam was doing it against the best teams in the country.
And Cam.
No, but I'm saying as far as like a statement game to solidify your name, that's what he said, right?
No, he's okay. Like,
You comparing it to
he's
Cam-
comparing it to Cam, though. He's not saying like.
But I mean, Cam's team was
Cam
ranked.
game.
His team is not
He's saying-
ranked.
He's saying when you
That's
compare.
like you play pro ball. If a high school player come in here and he dropped 50 the other night, he like, nah, I'm one of them niggas. I dropped 50 the other night. Like, bro, you playing against kids. It's different. Like you ain't had a statement
Yeah,
like that.
but I would say that if he was on a different level, yes. They were on the same level, just on a better.
That's
He was on
what
a
Cam
better
is saying.
team, though.
Cam is saying, yes, we are both college football players, but I play for Florida and I played against the best teams in the country.
Yeah.
He plays for Colorado and he plays against who he plays
No,
against.
facts.
when he was
I
at,
do think that-
But him saying that and saying what he actually said is kind of like
Basically,
he's had games
bro.
where you was like, damn, this nigga.
basically, Cam Newton, bro, was that. Basically, Cam Newton was that nigga in college at Ardmore. And nigga went to the national championship. Niggas was undefeated, and niggas was rushing. Niggas was doing rushing touchdown, everything. He was the best player in the world at that point at the quarterback position, bro. Then he's made it to the league, was a franchise player, made it to the Super Bowl, led us to like it's differences. So like I could see, huh?
I think they lost one game.
But the only thing I can say to that is like, yes, to Cam's point, if social media is social media, people gonna talk and have opinions all over the place, bro. So my thing is Cam Newton is stating facts on that point. Why get mad? You feel me? Now, and my only thing to Shedeur is, and Travis is, yo, bro, like people are gonna talk about y'all. Y'all gonna be in the hot seat even when y'all go to the league. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be on the hot seat. Y'all the most talked about, most seen people. You want everybody to be on your dick? Like everybody's gonna have an opinion, bro.
I understand what you're saying as far as like, yeah, that makes sense. I still think that he had a decision to make. He made a decision as far as like how you could take it. Of course, you could take it and say like you can't compare him to me, or you could just acknowledge the fact that they're trying to praise him, which is why they're comparing him. They're trying to say he's actually balling.
No, they were trying to say why he spoke on it because they were trying to say Shedeur is better than Cam. Well, I think that's what I think. Well, I think. Well, Cam was like, "Yo, don't compare me to Shedeur."
Because you can make that up, but that's what I'm saying. To me, that would be good. If somebody was comparing somebody to me, I would think that person is good. Like, then you must think that they're good. You compare them to me.
I think Shedeur and Travis.
Like that's how I was. I think that you have a choice. You have an option to spin it however you want to spin it, and I think that's why they took it so personally because they understand, like, as black people, they're gonna pin us against each other. So like when they do that, like, how do you approach that? Do you sit there and be like, oh, nah, you can't compare me to him. I'm me, and that's him. Or are you gonna sit there? Or are you gonna take it into like because you could go that way with it, and that's cool too. That's respectable beyond like amongst a lot of niggas, but also you could still be like, okay, well, I'm understanding that you guys are saying that like you actually compare him to me, which means you think he's nice, which means he's doing his job, which is what I want him to do, which is what he should be doing, which is what I think he should be continuing. You know what I'm saying? When they compare him to great players, like I feel like you could spin it. That's why I feel like they take shit more like that, like offensive, because you could spin that shit a bunch of different ways. So to like spin it one way and then be like, well, that's how you chose to do it type shit. Like, but there's other ways you could have chose. He could have simply said it another way.
He's not going to be the only one to speak not in their favor.
No, but that's Cam Newton though. Like they're not gonna give a fuck about what anybody else
There's
says.
gonna be way more people in prominent positions to speak on them. You saw Jaylen Brown just speak on Bronny.
No, but they're gonna say the same shit to them. That's what I'm saying. I would expect them to treat them the same way they treat Cam Newton. They don't be like dapping up niggas that anybody that say anything bad about them. They don't dap up.
Turn your mic like up, like towards your chin.
They don't be dapping niggas up. Anybody that say any kind of slander, any of that, no, they don't dap. They don't fuck with them niggas. And that goes to show, even if you Cam Newton, like no, you gotta keep that shit cute and classy type shit.
Dude, I think like if he says some derogatory shit, okay, cool. If it's an opinion like me, I'm about to be like, yeah, bro, it's all good. It's cool. I think that just makes you look like you too cool, like for people to speak against you, and that's how they taking it. Because it is a lot of people. Like, look at me. I don't know how many people's on my ass about going against Colorado.
I'm rocking with it, and I'm not rocking with it. I'm rocking with it on the sense of anybody that ain't with us, they against us, and we're gonna use that to rally. We're gonna use that as motivation. We're gonna use that to rally.
But he wasn't against them.
I'm with you. I'm with you. And I agree. I agree with that.
Anybody that's
but
not
it's
with
anything
us.
like we hear stories about Michael Jordan like making up stuff that people never said to motivate himself, and he believe it in himself, and he go out there and get 50 on these niggas. So I rock with that. Like they against us, whatever we need to use to rally, I'm with that. But how do I want to say this? If it were me in that position, or if Shedeur Sanders was my son, not if I was Deion. Not if I was coaching him. If I was sitting at home or in the stands watching my son, I would want my son to respond differently. I think I want my son to be like, I hear you, fam, but I ain't rocking with that. Like, I ain't rocking with that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want my son to like just be like, nah, watch out, because that's Cam Newton. And y'all could develop a relationship.
Nah, I want my son to act like that.
You're a quarterback. You're a quarterback. He made it to the highest level, made it to the Super Bowl. He might end up being one of your OGs and like really giving you game when you make it to the next level. So I'm not mad at you feeling a way, but I would like for him to handle it a little differently. But like I said,
Cam Newton.
Shedeur. But I also Shedeur and Travis. Just like what I said. Like listen, OG, I ain't tripping like that, but I don't know, fam. We gonna have to holler after the game.
But you gonna say that in the middle of the stadium when he trying to dap you up? Huh? You gonna play like that in the middle of the stadium when he trying to dap you up?
Maybe not like that.
What we said,
I would have said, if Cam would have came up to me and I was Shedeur, I would have been like, oh, what's up, man? Nah, I ain't fuck with you, man. I would have played off something like that. You already cool, you good.
Never done. If I don't fuck with him,
no, but it's not that Shedeur just did an interview with him before the season.
No, but I'm saying I think at some point when I stop fucking with him, I'm not gonna like try to pretend to fuck with you when you come around.
And I think that's more of our point. We're not saying don't rock with him. And if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But okay, let me speak for me. What I'm saying is, I wouldn't want my son to let that be why you can't rock with him. Like if the next time you see him, you'd be like, I don't know about you, family. Are you really with us, bro? Are you really? Like,
yes,
it's
bro,
not that deep.
It's
not that deep.
I promise you it is.
You think Cam Newton is not rooting for them?
I don't think that.
Yes,
wait, I don't. Wait.
Answer that. Do you think Cam Newton is not rooting for Shedeur and Travis?
I don't think he's plotting against them. No, I think that if you're not for them, then you're against them, just like they think.
And that's what I said. I'm not mad at them feeling that way, but that's not the reality, though.
Do you know what it means to be for somebody? So if they compare me to Shedeur Sanders and they're saying who's better or whatever case, if I'm Cam Newton, I'm not gonna sit here and put no type of shade towards bro at all. So to say like, oh, I had a game like this, he never had a game like this.
He didn't shade him.
Game, but that's what I'm saying. Okay. Just because it's true, that's what I'm saying, and that's a problem. That's what I'm saying. Because white people, any other race don't do this, gang. And we think this shit is keeping it real, and it's really not. What's keeping it real is showing love to your nigga that you actually love, that you actually like got love for. Of course, behind closed doors, you could tell Shedeur Sanders, yo, whoop through a whoop, like, yeah, but if y'all popping shit to each other, then yeah. But if somebody else is trying to compare me to bro, then no, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Jay Mitch ain't never did, so you can't really compare us to, even if it is respectfully and he never did what you get what I'm saying though? I'm not going to sit here in front of nobody, in front of the camera, nobody and say.
You're a basketball player.
He could have
beat me to it. You beat me to it.
You're a basketball player, right? You go to the league. Or say you in college, because we're going to do it verbatim. You in college. You going crazy right now. But LeBron's like, hey, but they compare you to LeBron. Mm-hmm. And LeBron's just like, yo, bro, like, look, the comparisons is, nigga, I done did this and that and that. Mm-hmm. Just don't compare me to him. Right?
I'm not fucking with him no more. I promise you, I'm not fucking with him. I'm not fucking with him no more.
If that was me, I would be
Okay, let me tell you this.
Hey, Ron, I got you.
You know,
watch me catch up to you though. Watch me have one of them games.
And this is why. This is why I feel like the way I feel.
Get butthurt over it.
The way it's not about me being butthurt. It's the fact that I feel, bro. I think it's to show love is free, nigga. It don't cost nothing to show love. So if you do anything besides that, you decided to do that, gang. That's not, I'm just calling it what it is. No, you wanted to, because you could have simply, LeBron could have said, yeah, he doing his thing, he hooping, like, hopefully he better than me. Like, hopefully I get, because I know that's showing love. Bro, anything else besides that, nigga, you're doing extras, because it's free to just show nigga love. Even if you're being delusional, it's free to do that. It's free to be on camera being like, yo, he doing his thing, like, you know what I'm saying? I hope he do his thing. But to be like, oh, you can't compare me to him because, bro, they're doing that. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to like?
Okay, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you good. But that's what I'm saying. Like that shit. It's free to show love, gang. So when niggas choose not to do that, I think that's a choice. Because to show love is for free, gang. Like, and I think we all like naturally. Like we like that, and we all I think would want to do that. So to choose otherwise, you're deciding to do that. Like,
let me give you a scenario. So, you know what? This is even better. When you played for the Kings for a little bit. You remember I was on the media team. Mm-hmm. I was trying to get back in shape. When they was practicing, I'll pull up to the practice and I'll run drills with them, the 5-man weave, 3-man weave. I got in a couple. I think it was before you came to the team. Though I got in a couple scrimmages with them. One of the I won't say his name, but one of the players that wasn't very good on the Kings. I don't know if he thought because I'm the cameraman, I'm short or whatever. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
That's crazy.
But I don't know what he thought about me. I don't know. But he came and guarded me at the top of the wing, bro. Like top of the key. The top and the wings. That's nigga. That's where I'm finna do my shit. I'm at the top, right? He come and guard me, and I've been watching him play all season. I know he ain't got feet like that. He come at me. I hit him with a hezzy. With the right, throw it between my legs to the left, and go and lay him with the left. And this dude's like 6'5", maybe. Right? I do that, and all they know me as a cameraman. The whole team get on this nigga. The whole team. So let's say you're on the team at that time, right? You're on the team, and because I'm cooking up in practice, they like, oh, like Deion is Flix been in here cooking, bro. I don't know, because they see me cook up at one practice. You gonna be like, my nigga, I've been doing it. Y'all done seen me drop 30 on niggas. Y'all done seen me hit a high streak where I hit 5-6 shots in a row. This nigga Flix ain't on my. Don't compare Flix to that nigga's a cameraman.
Yeah.
Don't compare this nigga to me.
You gonna say that? But you're saying you're not gonna say that.
Wait, me and you are friends. Wait,
but the comparison.
And I know you would say that.
Okay,
the difference. Say that, or are you gonna say you're not gonna say that?
I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna tell you why. Because the difference between what you just described and what we're describing is like LeBron and me. Like we aren't.
Let's keep it on Shedeur and Cam. Oh,
Shedeur and Cameron.
Yeah.
They aren't competing against each other. Like they're not. So in the sense of you coming to a practice and busting my ass.
I didn't say I busted your ass. I crossed that guy over.
I get your point.
If you're crossing some guy up and they get on his, you're competing against, bro, in a practice.
That's fair.
We're practicing for it. So
that's fair.
Of course I'm going to be like, yo, Mike, this nigga, of course I'm going to say that because we're competing. Like,
that's fair.
So you're saying Cam didn't have to say that?
Bro, he didn't have, that's what I'm saying. Nobody would have batted an eye if he would have just been like, yo, Shedeur Sanders is balling, he's doing his thing. Shit, I hope he surpassed what I did in the NFL. Nobody would have batted an eye. Nobody would have said Cam is sorry. Like nobody would have said he's way more sorry than he. You know what I'm saying? He sucked.
I agree too because
they would have only boosted bro even more because they're like, damn, even Cam co-signed him. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that shit is free, bro, to do that.
The only reason I agree with you, I see my point and your point because and that's the thing about social media. Like I say it all the time. Shit be left and right, bro. Everybody go this way. Half the people on this side, half the people on there's no standards no more. Like. The only reason I agree with you is because Cam do be having insecure ass moments where he stay comparing himself and stay talking about himself like, nigga, you didn't die for that fucking fumble football in the Super Bowl and that's why your fucking team lost and you feel like a bitch before that and you're a diva and that's why all these teams don't want to pick you up. And he be constantly steady trying to put himself in the media. That's why he does the social. To me, I think that's why he does the social media.
For sure, I think black people struggle the most with that shit. We think like we're gonna be the first to get on you. Cause like shit gonna be hard for you, so let me be the first to like get on you or like say some shit, or not even the first, but let me say it before.
No, I don't think he tried to get on. I think Cam just trying to keep himself relevant. That's it, bro. That's it. Cause you're a retired football player and you're comparing yourself to Shedeur. So to your point, I see that Cam as an OG, you could have been like, yeah.
Giving him, I'm just scoring. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting him ready for like what the scrutiny that he gonna go like, no,
Nah,
nigga.
he didn't say that. Nah, he didn't say that.
No, but I'm saying they'll do that though.
Yeah,
So I'm
they'll
saying
do
like
that. Yeah,
people
yeah.
gonna talk about him like you said. People in the comments talking about him. They gonna talk. So if it's Cam, no, nigga, Cam should not be doing that shit because it's Cam. Like fuck. If he could do it, then you could take anybody else doing it. Like, no, he shouldn't be doing that shit, period.
Like both was wrong. I feel like Shedeur could have easily been like, he could have waited out. You didn't have to do all that. You know what I mean? Because now in the narratives, y'all against each other now. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
So Shedeur could have easily be like, you.
I think
not
that's the
boo.
narrative because we saw the reaction of Travis and Shedeur.
They were like, fuck you. But it wasn't even that serious.
I think if Shedeur would have been like,
You don't think nobody saw that coming though? You thought that they was gonna see him in
I
like,
don't think, bro, Cam talks about everybody like that.
bro? You don't think nobody saw that coming? So that was like surprising that they shunned him off.
Cam clearly didn't see it coming. He went to the
I'm
sideline.
not talking about him. I'm talking about us though. I'm talking about us.
Yes, because they had an interview. That was cool.
I didn't know that he had said that, but
Yes,
if I had known that, I would have probably
Cam
predicted that they would have done that.
And interviewed Shedeur and a couple other Colorado players before the season started in Vegas on his platform. I watched Cam Newton's platform.
No, he did. I remember that. I don't think that this is on his. I don't think this is his wrong.
In Cam's eyes, I don't think we can end it right here. In Cam's eyes, I don't think he tried to diss him, but I do think he is like he stays trying to make himself relevant. He does not. You don't play football no more. And to Deion's point, I do agree with you. He could have been like, "Hey man, Shedeur one of the goats. He gonna be one of them niggas." But at the same time, who's saying that about Shedeur?
A lot.
Whoa.
There's a handful of niggas that saying he's
Shedeur's gonna be that
in the draft. Yes, bro.
Stop it. Nobody
It's
know.
not. Everybody's not saying that. There's for sure.
No real football analytical person is saying Shedeur's gonna
he's
be.
not what. They're saying he's sorry.
No, they're not. They're
gonna be
not. They're
top pick in
speaking
the
of
draft?
other. They're speaking of other quarterbacks.
They're not saying that he's going to be top pick in the draft.
Fuck no. Travis Hunter's gonna be the top pick of the draft.
No, I'm not talking about the number one pick. I'm talking about the top hit. So nobody on ESPN is saying Shedeur Sanders.
No, I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it.
Everybody believes he's going to make it to the NFL and probably have a decent career, but I haven't seen anyone say he's going to be a top
I've seen
pick.
Stephen A. Smith for sure say that
He a basketball nigga. He don't know.
he's going to be a top pick, but that's like one of the biggest TV personalities that said it. So what are you talking about? No, I'm not. You're looking at.
It should be this year.
I'm talking about anybody saying it. I'm not talking about if he's on the draft board or not on the draft board. He's balling. You can't say the nigga's not balling.
I haven't heard nobody say it. But
A top pick? I haven't heard anybody say he's going to be
a top pick.
I haven't heard anybody say he's going to be I haven't heard that.
Only people I say is his brother.
You haven't. I've seen him in the top 10.
Because it's quarterbacks from all of the Power 5 schools.
No, I know. Yeah, they're going crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They going to be the top
right now.
Top 10. Top 10.
Got Travis, Mason, Graham. I don't even know who these dudes are. Okay, they do got Shedeur Sanders on here, but this is
That's top 10.
Yeah, he's number 5 to get drafted to Cincinnati.
Pick, bro. That nigga's balling.
I don't even want to talk about it. Don't attack me. People think I hate him.
Once you start comparing shit, you lose actually what the fuck is going on and what's happening.
Yeah,
so you can't. For Cam to do that, I think that's when he did that. You can't compare shit. He should have took that shit and spun it.
Everybody get at you for no reason. Everybody saying I was hating. I'm like, nigga, I didn't say not one hateful thing. Shut the fuck up.
About what?
About last week about my statement about Deion Sanders. Everybody said I was hating. I just said I don't like him as a coach. Period. Then I did slip and say they was having okay games, but then they turn around and have 2 amazing games.
They gotta win.
They did have some more than okay games before that though.
Nah, I stand on that because what you got to do, they only got 2 seasons, right? Last year they was a losing team, so I don't give a fuck what you did last year. That's why I said okay games. So I hope everybody hear that part, but we can move on. Look, the female viewers.
I feel that we got to it quick. I think we solid. You had a great one about the cuisines. Intro that for us. What was that, Deion?
Cuisines? Oh, like if you had to pick like two dishes from like 2 different cultures and combine them into one, like what would it be?
Oh, 2 dishes?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
like one dish, my bad, from 2 different cultures.
One dish from 2
food.
different cultures. Not
like
just
one dish from 2 different cultures.
So I want to be clear. So not just like soul food and Mexican food combined,
No.
one
like
dish
you
from
pick
each.
A dish from each culture.
Oh, okay.
And combine them into like one. What would you do?
To like one plate?
Into one dish, into like one meal. Or not a meal, but like a dish, like a serving or whatever you want to call it.
So if it's like a potluck with all these different nationalities of food, Which two are you gonna put on your plate? Is what you're asking?
No, like you would say which two, your favorite two from like two different. But that's in the sense saying like you can combine. Yeah, so that's what I meant. Like if you had to bring two from like, I would bring Vietnamese noodles and like like some other shit over here and bring it together. Make it like one.
Lately, I've been mixing hot links with some fucking ramen. But I've been doing that shit since I was a kid.
I've been eating ramen and hot links like OD. I ate ramen and hot links last night. That's crazy.
I've been doing that for a minute. That's the quickest, easiest whoop-de-whoop, Chop up the hot links, throw it in the ramen.
I've been saying that for the longest. Like, bro, I'm eating that shit until I'm not.
But whose cuisine is that? Whose cuisine is hot links?
I don't know, bro. I think that's American.
I'll give it to American.
Just like hamburgers, hot dogs.
Yeah, all that.
I think that shit is just American. For real.
So, I mean, to your point, I don't know. I can't really think. I ain't never really
I probably put together like fried rice and neck bone for real. I ain't gonna hold you. Some fried rice and neck bone sound fire.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I was gonna say my first one gotta either be some ribs barbecued by us or some fried chicken by us, and I don't know what I want to put with that though. I do love fried rice.
I mean, with like some fried rice, some noodles.
Where would you mix the ribs with another culture? You said by us, so that's like what?
For us, by us?
Just like some southern ribs, Memphis ribs.
Shout out Damon John. Damon John? Damn, that's a creator of the brand, right? Damon John, I think is his name.
Kamora Lee.
What?
Kamora Lee, didn't she have?
Nah, she got. Yeah, Fat Farm. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Damon John, black dude, he went and grabbed that LL Cool J.
Yeah, I don't know to that point.
That's a good one though. Really Can we just go to the cultures of food that we want to mix together? That's a tough one. The dishes. I'm gonna stick to your question.
The cultures of food
is some. You can never go wrong.
I already seen one that did.
Because initially I was gonna say Mexican food and soul food. Because
nah, hell no.
And maybe no. I was about to say maybe Chinese food for Mexican food, but no. I like
that already exists, bro.
What?
Shout out to Salulitas. It's Filipino food and Mexican food mix, bro. That shit's fire. You gotta go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. So what I said to make it more broad, I'm gonna go soul food and Mexican food, but the dishes, I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, let's do dishes.
I'm gonna go fried chicken, and I'm thinking 2 entrees. I ain't even got a side. I'm gonna go fried chicken and enchiladas. I ain't gonna hold you.
Fried chicken and enchiladas.
Ain't no sides or nothing, but I'm be full as hell. Yeah,
enchiladas is the green and white sauces.
That's Mexican. Yeah.
I hate hella enchiladas.
Enchiladas and fried chicken. I might do some motherfucking. I ain't even gonna hold you. What if they did? I might do like some enchiladas, but like instead of it being like enchiladas, it's lumpia.
Okay. I ain't gonna hold you. I grew up a lot of my life, especially like at like church functions and like birthdays and stuff. I did a lot of the meals I had fried chicken with spaghetti. I guess that's like
fried chicken, spaghetti, fire.
African American and Italian.
You gotta have lumpia, bro. If lumpia ain't at your shit, you slipping.
So me and the homies talking about like, okay, you know how they Mexican I got corn asada fries.
Yeah.
We was gonna put fries, but I don't know if it's like mixing the cultures. But we was gonna make like corn asada fries. We are gonna put fries, mac and cheese on top of the fries with some andouille sausage. Does that sound fire or what?
It does sound.
That sound fire.
I definitely wouldn't I wouldn't be able to finish that.
Finish it though.
That's a nigga meal, bro.
That's a nigga meal.
To go
and mix it together.
It sound fire.
That
sound fire.
With some type of special sauce or something.
You put niggas on, bro.
I thought me and the homie was drunk as fuck one night, bro. Man,
you can do a lot with a taco shop, bro. You can improvise a lot of that
with
shit.
a taco shop, yeah, because they do.
Ain't got it yet. Potluck. That sound fire.
On me. Niggas ain't never. That's some real Southeast shit.
The vlogs. You gotta do some vlogs.
Some more South. If you
next B&B, we gonna have to make that happen.
Some Southeast shit. You get a plate of corn asada fries. You get 2 tortillas. You make 2 burritos out of them motherfuckers. Southeast shit. Bro.
Facts.
Say it again.
Facts.
That's some Southeast shit. Get a plate of corn asada fries. Order 2 extra tortillas and then make 2.
Oh yeah, or get 2 corn asada tacos with asada fries, and now you got corn asada. You got California tacos, my nigga. I used to do that all the time. I'm like, damn, I can't get the
California tacos.
Yeah, you got California tacos. I used to get asada fries and 2 corn asada tacos.
I was vegan. I was vegan for 2 years, but I always pull up to the what's the name of the Red Barn right there on University. Right there in like University and North Park.
Right off the freeway?
Yeah, right off the freeway.
Yeah.
I used to always go to that one. I used to live like right
by the Jack in the Box?
Yep. I used to live right down the street.
That shit used to hit.
And I always get like carne asada fries or like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, whatever. Something with, you know what I'm saying, something with meat, pause. And I went vegan. I remember I pulled up one time and I was like, yeah, can I have I shouldn't have said it this way. I was like, can I have carne asada fries with no meat? I just want the fries, the beans, the rice, and the lettuce. Yeah. And they was like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, so no meat, just the fries, the beans, the rice, and the lettuce. And let me get like some red sauce on the side. They was like, I never ate the ladies like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, let me get that. She was like, literally, she was like, okay.
Gosh, mom, but
I remember Marbelis did that shit to me the first time he brought me some. Well, he didn't bring it to me, but he was eating some vegan corn asada fries. I went through like half of the motherfuckers, and I was like, "Gang, ain't no meat in here." Like, but I'm like halfway through this motherfucker, and I'm like, "Bro, ain't no meat in this motherfucker." He's like, I made a joke. I was like, "Why I feel like you ate all the meat, nigga? Like, ain't no meat in here." And he's like, "Bro, ain't no meat in there." I was like, "That's wild." So you ate? He's like, "Nah, nigga." I was like, "Wait, so." Whole time I'm thinking like I didn't even realize that this shit didn't have no meat. I'm fucking these fries up. They be hitting crazy. Vegan fries be hitting crazy. But nah, he hella got me on that.
Only
shit.
for the comments, I feel like I gotta say pause at least twice through that. He was
I feel
like,
like,
yeah, he was like, you ate all the meat.
you know what's crazy? Like growing up in Southern
crazy.
California, I feel like I could eat Mexican food more than I could eat my own cultures.
Cause that shit is cooked good, bro.
Is that crazy?
That's why we try to
And
tell
it's a Mexican food restaurant on
Is that
every
crazy
corner.
though? Yeah, that's
every
yeah.
Soul food be looking too.
I think
don't
yeah,
like
just
soul food.
And
I'ma
it
just put
cooks
that
up
out
so
there. I like soul
fast.
food.
And up
Like,
until
anytime
like,
somebody comes over, I'm always like, you want some tacos? In 10 minutes, you got tacos.
and up until like what, like 8 to 10 years ago, there weren't no like places to grab some soul food, some solid soul food.
Some
and
solid
you know
soul
what I mean?
food.
But now we got a few places now. We got
Where? Please don't say. Go ahead. Cause I went there, but I'm not gonna name them out because I don't want to do
I was
that.
gonna say Surf and Soul.
Oh hell no! I mean, I wasn't gonna say them. Yeah, I was gonna
They
say
fire.
Yeah, no, they're
They fire.
What about Louisiana Purchase?
I ain't never went.
You never been there?
I ain't never
I
went.
went there one time. I don't like soul food, but they got some shit in there, bro.
What about Felix's? Have been to Felix's?
No, what's
The
that?
Oceanside? They have one in Southeast.
See, that's
for me,
out of
but it's in Oceanside though.
I ain't been up there.
It's fire. Gotta check it out.
I like barbecue. Like barbecue.
Man,
like
barbecue, yes.
I like
Phil's
that.
barbecue.
Yeah.
Phil's barbecue is the best
I can
barbecue in
fuck
San
with
Diego.
that. There's another one in Oklahoma. I forget the name of it. I've been to Phil's like once or twice, but
You don't like Phil's?
Don't have there's something that they don't have. I think is it mac and cheese?
I don't know if they got mac and
think they
cheese.
have
yet. I don't know.
No, bro, they don't have mac.
Do y'all remember Huffman's?
I promise you, because I
No,
called
no,
them, nigga. They
Huffman's.
don't have mac and cheese, bro.
I love Phil's
What?
though.
Huffman's?
Nah,
You don't like Phil's barbecue ribs?
I think they don't have mac and cheese, bro.
I don't know if they got mac and cheese. I only get the barbecue ribs.
Yeah, I'm big on size. I don't think they have mac and cheese.
I don't want to say it like
That's
this, but
barbecue ribs.
I don't want to say it like this, but I feel like I got to. Y'all too young to have never been to Huffman's when it was in Southeast?
No.
Huffman's
Probably.
barbecue?
Where is it? Where are in the Southeast?
It was right there on the Four Corners.
Was it okay? Tell me this. Was it the
Across the
dude?
street from the Mexican food place.
Was it the dude with the?
I was
with
a
the-
kid, so I wouldn't
You don't remember?
remember. My dad was always.
I remember some nigga with a soul food that he moved like 3 different spots in the Southeast.
What about that?
On the
barbecue
Imperial-
spot
was
next to,
always on the Four
the
Corners
fish-
until they.
Wasn't there a barbecue spot next to the Imperial Fish
I
Market?
don't remember that thing.
Or am I tripping?
Nah, hell no.
Nah, I don't
Imperial Fish Market been closed, bruh. But that ain't even a black spot. It means black food, but
Yeah.
fish, I guess. You
Yeah.
want to name that black food.
I
But
don't eat fish. I never.
that motherfuckers
Only
blew
if it's
up.
fried.
And that motherfuckers blew up. And ain't came back to motherfucking work. That's some bullshit.
Quick break, and we back. Appreciate y'all hanging in there. Next topic. Favorite thing you like to see your shorty walking around the house in? Not like y'all having like a sexy night, like a date night in the house. Y'all just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you like to see your lady walking around the house in.
And we just chilling.
Yeah.
I for sure say some like shorts. It gotta be some shorts. Your ass gotta be out. Boy shorts or whatever them shits is.
Boy
But like
shorts is
yeah,
fire. I love
your
boy
ass,
shorts.
yeah, the little cheek hanging out. And I would say probably like like the spaghetti string shirts. Yeah, with no bra. And that's my that's it right there. That's it. I ain't gotta say. That's it right there. Yeah, that's the one. I don't like the big t-shirts. All the big t-shirt shits, it's cool, but it's like if you warm, just like come here, like we could just like go get undercover or some shit. Like you ain't gotta like the whole big t-shirt shit is. It's
like-
cute when you working out, but like when you in the crib, I'm trying to see that. Like so.
I like the big t-shirts. I like the big t-shirts. What I would ideally throw them boy shorts on and like a small shirt so I could see it all. And you in the house. If that's not what you want to do, then that's cool. But like the question is what we like to see. Throw them boy shorts on and like a small shirt so I could see it all. Like you just cooking like man. As soon as this food done, man, my neck, you know what I mean?
Or like the big t-shirts, but like they just got panties on type shit. So like they ass low key hanging out the shirt. That's what I was going to next. I was gonna say the boy shorts is like when they feel like being sexy. So that's like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But a big t-shirt
with just panties on,
or no panties, but just your panties. A big t-shirt and just your panties. That's my bag right there. That's my bag.
I would say that a big t-shirt with no panties. I mean a big t-shirt with panties or no panties. Yeah.
You said nothing.
Or just panties. You feel me? Like
I'm not the biggest fan of just walking around naked.
Yeah, just walking around naked is like, unless you coming from the shower, I'd be like. I wouldn't question you. I'd just be like, damn, like, what you trying to be on?
Like clothes give it variety, like different colors, laces, all that type of shit. Yeah, for sure.
And is that how I really feel? Yeah. It might sound crazy, but it's like it's your girl, so you know what she working with, you know what she got. But like throwing like the big t-shirts, I could be like, what you doing up under there, girl? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, don't be thinking that like, oh, he know what it look like. Nah, put some shit on because like that shit be looking good with certain shit you be putting on. It be looking like extra good on 50s. That should be looking extra good.
Let me find my favorite. We can keep the camera rolling real quick.
Flix's favorite.
I should have my shit ready. My bad.
What's it, the artist or what?
It could be anything.
What is it like? Flix's favorite club? Go club. Clubs to go out.
Oh no, let's hit that segment first. Let's hit that, and I'll do Flix's favorites, and then we'll do free game, and then we'll get up out of here. Are we doing like best or favorite?
I don't really pop out like that to many clubs. I go to Phantom or Merton. I say the best for sure probably be like.
Name all of them first.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
But 23
clubs wise.
23 was the shot to name them all. So we got.
There's
Omerta.
23 clubs.
The ones that niggas is going to.
We got Omerta.
We got Omerta.
Phantom. Park. Vibes.
Casablanca. Now I've seen niggas in Casablanca. Sidebar. Simba. Niggas go to Simba. Niggas don't go to Simba.
That's a lounge.
But that's a club, gang.
That's a lounge.
No,
Simba
it's
lounge.
not. But it's a club at 5 in the morning. It's not a lounge, gang. It's a club.
No, after spot though.
Yeah, it's a club. It's a club.
At 5 in the morning, it's an after hour spot.
Simba Club. It's called lounge, gang, but it's a club.
That's what I'm saying.
Mina is a club. It's a lounge, but it's still a club. But it's still a club.
You think that's the after spot?
Wait, Vibes be having hookah?
Yeah, but it's
just because you got hookah don't make it a lounge.
So making a lounge is when it's in the name?
I'd say so. That's what they classify.
Yeah, but I would say like dancing in that motherfucker on. Like if it has a dance floor, it's a club.
Like Omerta got like that lounge area back there, but it's a club too though. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, that's why Omerta is one of my favorites.
If you got a dance floor, it's a club. If it's a lounge, it shouldn't have a dance floor.
But when it comes to San Diego,
you done got B&Bs that had dance floors. Was a B&B a club?
We're not talking about it. That's funny as hell. We ain't gonna talk about no beer. Hell nah.
Omerta the new lit spot over the past couple of months. Omerta
it is
stupid.
You could tell because
they've been letting niggas in for free. Like so, everybody just mobbing.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's
I've seen the whole entire fan.
They taxing niggas now. In Omerta, that's why niggas. That's why you know it's popping. They starting to tax niggas now.
On like Fridays and Saturdays. I don't think I've been on Sunday in a long time, but on Fridays and Saturdays it's free as long as you're there before like 10:30, 10:45.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's free.
Oh yeah.
And everybody be piling in that mug before that. Yep.
It be popping in that bitch.
Or at least the whole black community be in that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom was.
I ain't been in here in like 2 months. I ain't been outside in like a day.
I was in there this weekend for my guy EA.
Yeah,
that's right. I know you. I was going to pull up in there, bitch, but
bruh, I was in the homie section for all of 15, not even like all of 7 minutes, bruh. I went over there because it's a bro birthday. I went in there like, oh, what's up, my nigga? Talk to him, talk to Nove, and I was like, I tried because EA is like one of my best friends. Yeah. That's my dog. So I tried, but I was like, I can't do it. I went to the little back lounge area, and then some other people that was like that, you know, some other people that I knew from back there. They went to the bathroom. I was like, Flix, my nigga, why you over here? I'm like, it's 20 people, bruh. So they came over there, bought a hookah. We was kicking it over there for a minute.
Yeah.
I like Omerta though.
Omerta straight.
It's small, so it get packed quick.
Yeah,
Phantom is. I'm telling you, Phantom is popping, gang.
I don't like Omerta. Like,
Y'all gotta pull up
vibes
the
is
Phantom.
nice in spaces. In vibes, sections don't really like.
I haven't been to
make you feel like
vibes.
you need a section. Like if you in a merchant, you like nigga, you damn near need a section to get
You
out
don't?
of
Yeah,
there.
you do. Yeah, facts. Yeah,
That's the only. And Phantom, you definitely need a section.
yeah, facts. Phantom.
So
You
let's do a
definitely-
top.
That's why I like vibes. Is vibes got the big dance floor in the upstairs,
Yeah.
and the sections is off to the sides for real. Like if you in vibes, and you got a section, you have your own party.
You out the way,
and then
yeah.
and then you could be in the mix with everybody else still in the mix with
Yeah.
everybody partying in vibes. That's why I fuck with vibes the most. Because like, when I go out, I'm not really like if I'm going out, I'm not really doing it. I'm not a big section type nigga. I'm just trying to have vibe, like have fun. So like I'm trying to go wherever it's the most fun at. Like people in them sections.
I need to
they have
start
their own
doing that
world
shit.
going on. You feel what I'm saying? Which is cool, but it's like.
That's what I be on.
No, me.
Merchant,
Yeah, the
like,
section.
Merchant, you really standing there, shoulder to shoulder, motherfuckers. You don't even know for real. You just looking around. You can't even do nothing. You can't move around and dance with a bitch. And
No, that's a fact.
So it sounds like Vibes your number one.
Vibe my number one.
Let's do a top.
I might have to. I've
let's
never
all do
been
a
to
top-
Vibes.
Let's all do a top.
I'm
You
gonna
never been to
do-
Vibes?
No.
You never been to Vibes?
Nah, gang.
You
I
gotta
probably
go
been
in
in and out of that bitch one time.
This thing though, when it comes to vibes, when it comes to San Diego, I only fuck with two niggas when it comes to downtown industry, right? Speaker Box and my nigga Mike Solo. So Mike Solo work at Merchant. That's why I fuck with a Merchant. Cause Mike Solo, you know Mike Solo?
Yep.
That's the reason. Shout out
If
Mike.
I don't know him like that, I bet him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, shout out Mike Solo.
If I'm at a Merchant, you feel me, and Mike is there, I'm sliding. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. If he not there, I'm damn near not even gonna go in. But Speaker Box, I fuck with Speaker Box.
I was about to say the first name you said, Speaker Box. Wherever my nigga Speaker Box is at, I'm trying to be there.
No,
That's
facts.
the only
Yeah.
reason I even go to Vibes, because Speaker Box. I've been going to Vibes probably the past 2 years. That's my number one spot the past 2.5 years.
Hey.
Because of Speaker Box.
For real?
Speaker Box
That's my nigga.
is the best. I don't know what his
Host.
official host, MC, whatever it is. That nigga's the best. Speaker Box is the best. Not even just in Dago. Like he's one of the best hosts you could find anywhere.
On the West?
If he's nigga in the country, if that nigga's on the microphone,
It's going on.
your party's gonna be rocking, bro. If Speaker Box is on the microphone, your party's gonna be rocking because he's not just like this is my part, sing this part with me. Like he's good at like connecting with the people, connecting with the energy, understanding how people feel, and he's the type like he's never gonna overstep the DJ. But he's the type of nigga, I think they want to, you know what I mean? Da-da-da-da. And not because he told me that. I peeped it, you know what I'm saying? For all the respect, all the DJs he worked with, you know what I'm saying? But if Speaker Box is hosting the party, it's going up, bro.
He a thorough nigga, bro. Like, he a thorough nigga. He looking out. Like, you feel me? Me and him got mob ties, but not mob ties for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we from around the same area, so
Right.
It's already love off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Once I first met him, him and my big brother knew each other first. And then shit, it was just love off the rip once I first met him. It's been that since for like the past 3 years since I know this nigga. It's been maybe four now since I know this nigga. Yeah, this nigga, it's been love off the rip. This nigga, I remember I get into it with some people in the club. He kicking them out the club. Hey, they woo. It is my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he always looking out. That's big breath for real. I fuck with Speaker Box all the time.
He's super solid, bro. You know what's funny about that? I had him on. No, actually, I
I
didn't.
seen him. Yep, I seen him on your show.
So I appreciate it. My nigga be watching. I appreciate that. But I met him. I won't say where I was working at. Respectfully, it's all love. Just I'm not gonna say the name. I met him in there. I had him on. I interviewed. No. I filmed the interview that somebody else at the station did, and then I had him on my freestyle show. And he was like,
I remember.
so we gotta finish this up, or I gotta get down. I didn't even know. Honestly, I didn't even know about Neo Soul Tuesday. So I gotta get down. I gotta get down the Phantom for Neo Soul Tuesday. And he said, I'm like, okay. Bro dropped off a fire verse. I put the link in the description. And ever since then, bro, and it was just like, I wasn't even like super trying to lock in with him like that. I just knew he was a solid dude. I was like, I need to stay connected to bro. I know he got his own people. I ain't trying to bombard him, but like, and he connected with me. Not like not like fanboy type stuff, but he's just like, we just genuine people connecting, you know what I mean? I rock with Speaker Box, bro. In that interview that I was filming, somebody said something about like he sung on one of his songs. He like harmonized or sung something. And he was like, oh, you sound good. He was like, yeah, shout out to Mount Olive Church We Got in Christ. And before I left Southeast, that was my church. I'm like, oh wait, what? And we spoke later, and we went to the same church at the same time and never met each other. Until we was, you know what I'm saying, our 30th and met each other later. But Speaker Box is super solid, bro.
Speaker Box is that nigga when it comes to downtown, San Diego, industry, club, whatever. If it's him, he my number one nigga. Like, I'm a fuck. If he's hosting, he's there, he's talking about it, he's promoting it, I'm there with that nigga. I don't give a fuck about nobody else in San Diego downtown. Swear to God.
And he's big Dago. Like he's a
big Dago,
he's a
for sure.
Dago champion, bro. Like if anybody like, if anybody like that's not from here and come here doing like some goofy stuff,
He's on that.
he's on it. And he not pressing it on like no messy, like trying to be all rah-rah, but he like, bro, we don't do that here. Like some content creators came to Dago one time and they was downtown doing all the da-da-da. He was like, hey, bro, where you from? Like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Like,
you
what
got put on that shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, dude.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we need more of that.
Yeah.
Shout out Speaker Box, man.
Shout out Speaker Box.
He want to come back on the pod too.
He got you.
I already told him that you got an open seat here, my nigga. Whenever you want to pull up, go ahead and pull up.
And he the only nigga I fuck with in downtown industry. Cause like downtown industry, everybody else got egos and be thinking that, you know, a lot of promoters, the club bouncers, these niggas be thinking they like higher ups. You feel what I'm saying? They think nigga, you work the door. You're not a higher up, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
And that's the thing about Speaker Box.
Mm-hmm.
He
don't
has
do that.
he has all the pull in the world
All the pull in the
downtown,
world to do that,
and
yeah.
he's not like
He does
that.
not do that.
He's not
Right.
like that. You say, you know what?
And he won't even Speaker Box won't even like, if he know you, he not gonna fake it with you. I can get you in with you feel me? He like, hey, like it's you guys step the door, you feel me? He not gonna sit there and try to act like it. You feel what I'm saying?
And he might even hit you like, bro, if I could, I would.
I would,
but
yeah,
I can't do
yeah,
it, bro.
exactly,
They got a little
exactly.
protocol here.
Yeah,
And you
facts.
you can't do nothing but respect it.
Facts,
So you know
facts.
what? Speaking of that, whatever I have from Flix's favorites, that's going to next week. Flix's favorite this week is Speaker Box. Speaker
Shout out
Box.
Speaker Box.
Go check out all the bros' music. Any
It's
party.
content.
But and speaking of that, ooh, let me think of it right now. We gotta take a pause so I can find bro shit. My bad. Damn, my bad, y'all.
Who Speaker Box?
Yeah,
His music?
yeah. Trying to think of the big one. I know all the fucking words. I just can't think of the name of the song. Fuck. My bad, y'all.
No, you good.
Shouldn't have switched my shit, but I gotta show my boy some love.
You know, he's the one to show too, bro. He's that nigga. I wish he owned a club in downtown. I wish he would. You know what I'm saying? This not gonna be in it, right?
I'm bugging. I know the name of my guy. Shit, I ain't even find it. Just hit me that quick. I'm gonna start that over.
This not
So-
gonna be in it though, right?
No, I'm gonna cut that part out. Yes,
I wish he was chef. I wish he was in chef's position. Speaker Box. Facts.
We cutting this part out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you some shit about that off camera.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna tell you some shit about that. But this week, Flix's favorite, my guy Speaker Box right here in Dago, bruh. Hey,
Hey,
he
yo, Mike.
good looking, my guy. This week for Flix's favorites is my guy Speaker Box, man. He one of the dopest hosts in town. Not one of, the dopest host in town. Whenever he there, I already said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. The party's gonna be rocking if he's there. The vibe is gonna be amazing. And everybody know he a rapper, but my guy's music is amazing. Banging in the Trap. That needs to be a song that get played at all the Dago parties. Just like Imperial by Mitchie Slick, Banging in the Trap by Speaker Box needs to go up at every Dago party. It's that fire. That to me, it's so fire. It could be a national like banger to me. Like, I feel that way. Not just because I know the bro like that. The song is that dope, especially when he got the live band with him. But Speaker Box, Banging in the Trap, and not just that because he put that out years ago, but all his music. Go tap in with Speaker Box. Check out all his music, but especially Banging in the Trap. That's Flix's favorite for this week. Yes, sir. You ready for that free game?
Yeah. So we can get on. Huh?
You gonna read it or you gonna
Yes, I'm gonna read it.
You need a couple minutes? Let me hit the bathroom real quick.
I'm gonna read it every week, gang. Memorize it? No, I'm trying to work on like whatever I feel like I struggle in, bro, like I attack that shit like full head type shit. So like I know I struggle with reading out loud, so like I'm gonna force myself to read out loud as much as possible until I'm good at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I am. If I'm not good at it, I'm gonna go at it head on type shit until I'm good at it. Yeah, a few times, yeah. I just don't know I don't know another way of like how to get better. I mean, I've done that too, but it's still like, you know, ain't nothing like being in the game. So like as much as I could like read out loud in front of motherfuckers, I'm gonna do that too. Cause like I know that, you know what I mean? It's something that I want to get better at, but I know I struggle with too type shit.
Now I was about to say, no pressure on this week or any week at all. If you always want to read it, that's cool. Mm-hmm. But I do think it would hit different if you could look in the camera while you're doing it.
Yeah.
If you're not comfortable with that or you don't want to.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm reading it for sure.
That's totally fine. But I do think it would hit better if you looked in the camera.
No, I'm for sure reading it.
No doubt.
For sure reading it.
What?
I mean, Charlamagne the God, he do all his donkey today.
Yeah, he reads it. He read it from the. He reads
it efficiently though.
It's also.
That's what I'm saying. No, he not. I mean, shit. I
was about to say it's also radio too. So
it is. He been. That's what I'm saying. I want to get to a point where I'm like, I want to get to like Charlamagne the God. You know what I'm saying? Like where I could just, well, not literally, but in the sense of him.
What you mean?
No, I mean like in the sense of how he like so articulate what he's saying. Like he don't really stumble over his words a lot.
So literally, you can do that too, nigga.
But not literally like nigga. I want to be Charlamagne the God. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. In that aspect of how you speak.
I don't know if niggas care or want to, but I'm about to take. I took a bunch of speech classes in college, but I'm about to take a couple more just so I could be.
Yeah, I for sure be down with you to do that.
Right now, fumbling over my words.
Yeah, I feel like I came to a point where I start stumbling over my words. Only because I feel like I be so pressured. I feel the anxiety of like, damn, I gotta get exactly what I gotta say that I talk too fast.
I get that too.
I do too. Like but it's funny as hell because like I'm the type of nigga like I like that shit because like it's like bro, bet I'm gonna be good at this shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I struggle. I see the pressure with that shit, but it's like bet nigga. Like I'm gonna be good with this shit. Like bro, and I'm not running from this bitch. Like nigga, I read it from the air. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let you know. Look, nigga, it ain't finna be the best, but nigga, I'm gonna get it done. All right, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, you go ahead and intro it. Free game with the Don and go ahead and get to it. Then we'll wrap it up. We gotta figure out what the
free game with the Don. This week I'm gonna try to keep it short, real short for y'all. We ain't gonna do like too long, but we're gonna still like we're gonna still talk about something.
No doubt.
So it's not like this. Big dreams demand sacrifice. It's about trading comfort for growth, short-term pleasure for long-term success, and what's easy for what truly matters. The journey will test you, challenge you, and push you to your limits. But the reward at the end is a life beyond your wildest dreams. So keep going. That's it. That's all we got.
Real quick and to the point. I love it. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna start hitting you up like in here today, so to go in deeper on this. Every time, like I said, I always say I love them, and that's, I'm not capping like this. But I'm gonna start tapping and getting some more of that. I like it, bro. That was a free game with the Don segment this week.
Yeah.
And on that note, we can go ahead and wrap it up. Anybody got anything on that?
Ain't Got It Yet podcast. This your boy ISO Don, aka Dressy Jackson, aka Al Sharp than a motherfucker. Fuck you talking about? You feel me? We gonna sign out. My nigga J Mitch, my nigga Mike Flix. Stop playing, bruh. We on that.
On that note, we out. Appreciate y'all.